Oh yeah, I need my 2d12s. I'll mute myself so I'm not talking while I'm watching.
You're good to go.
Good to go.
The coffee was still warm.
Coffee is still warm, you say? That's a good time to start in with the stream, is the coffee is still warm. So,
We're
before we begin,
professionals!
we are going to recap because last week, and I had some work stuff, so we did a very weird part session. Not really any combat. Actually, there was no combat. But I'm going to do a quick recap. The players had come home after the stopping an assassination attempt. They quickly discovered through various means the reason why Rinn's magic wasn't working was that the celestial plane is being cut off from everything, which is weakening divine magic casters, which is like the celestial warlock, clerics, paladins, and it's not just affecting Rinn; it's affecting everyone.
You broke Jill, Rinn.
And
I broke a lot of people, okay?
the effect had even worse effect on people like Divine Souls, or people that had part of a celestial energies embedded in them, which was mainly Maribelle's family. So far, as the ones they're aware of. This is causing a sickness that will eventually result in death, which is kind of causing a time limit. The players did a bit of shopping to get items to help them, like health potions, some magical items, because they kind of need it and they just got paid.
I just
she didn't help potions. Maribelle, when confronting Rinn, did a reading, and then the cards away, and then the cards shuffled themselves, thanks to the artifact that is bonded with Rinn. Played out a new set of reading, which is then showed the entity taking these cards and showing that it is either trying or succeeding in altering fate somehow. And then a new card that was not part of her deck showed up. A card that showed 6 shadowy figures with the simple word, the Titans, labeled on the card. Upon this card revealing itself, battle entity was dispersed, the cards fluttered to the ground, the table rather. We'll put the cards back, set that card on top after examining it, which then it dissolved kind of like a liquid over top of her cards. When she tried to put it away, she pulled her deck away, and there was still another deck there. Through Identify and through some Arcana, they realized that this was a deck of Altered Fates, which is currently loaned to Rinn, because it was attunement.
And Rinn can't use her magic.
Yeah.
Because everything sucks.
Well, you can, it's just a chance you'll lose it.
Hashtag blame Rinn.
Another thing happened was after the fight, due to one of Sirris's fears being exploited, she had shut down. Though in an attempt to fix this, Lucky just a ring and gave it to Sirris, knowing that she wasn't one for marriage, but more of, yeah, I want to spend the rest of my life with you. And it did fix Sirris, seemingly. She's no longer
Everything is fine.
no longer not talking or moting in any way, shape, or form. Soon after that, they had heard from Hodgepodge that he had found a second artifact, or a location, in which they had, through Skyskier, dropped in to a forest in the Sullen Lands, searched the area with a good search, good investigation. Found it within 3 hours. There was a large tree where the roots kind of were up a little bit, and you can see just in there was a small entrance to a cave, very, very, about 5 foot kind of height and width. And that is where the party had left off. Is there anything I missed?
No?
Other than Maribelle's conversation with the doctor and breaking down.
Yeah, that is kind of
Glossed over,
Well,
but
no.
yeah.
so,
She's not okay. She's not okay.
There was a photo left at Rinn's door, though Rinn has no
Yes.
idea where it came
Yes.
from.
Steph drunkenly drew a picture. Doesn't remember drawing the picture, didn't sign it, and left it in Rinn's room, and Rinn doesn't know. Who is that in
He
it?
does remember, he doesn't remember giving it to her.
Okay, so he doesn't remember
looked.
giving it to her.
He hasn't looked in his book to find out he ripped it out.
So that'll be fun when Seth finds out.
Mm-hmm.
So that's gonna be like, I need that back.
So that's what I mean.
Yeah.
So wait, Dad, just walks away.
I'm walking
Cool.
away.
You
Oh.
heard nothing. Dun, dun, dun.
Sorry, I do
Alright.
have a deck of cards in tabletop for whenever you're in here and you want to draw. You can just hit R to shuffle it,
Yep.
and you can draw off the top of it.
Fan-flippantastic.
You can tap R
Let's
as
get
long as
into
you
some
want.
trouble.
One comes up first. No.
But let's get into some trouble.
As you know, those who don't know about the deck of Trade, it's kind of like the deck of many things. The exception is it requires attunement. It can only be drawn from once a day, and the effects are not permanent mostly.
Please, banishment not be one of them.
And there are no essentially instant kills or pain enders.
Okay.
Yeah.
He didn't say
Those
no
are gone.
banishment.
There yeah, there are several dangerous cards. Look, and I've
Some
had
of them.
discussions at length about these cards.
See, to be fair, he didn't.
I wish
say
I was a
there's
part
no,
of that.
He didn't say there's no banishment coming that way.
To be fair,
No, he
you say at
didn't.
length. There wasn't really
Yeah.
much length. I have only
No, yeah.
explained 2
Yeah,
cards.
yeah. I exaggerated, I apologize.
You're fine.
I
So,
exaggerated.
guys-
We talked about this at length. What's length? There's 2 cards.
you guys are at the entrance of a the only light source is the light that's coming from outside, and the current weather outside is cold. You're currently in the snow, and it looks like, looking at there's currently clouds, and it might snow soon.
Great.
Well, if the weather outside's frightful, I guess we need to start a fire.
Airborne's going to look around the entrance of the cave to make sure that there's no traps, anything like that, just to be
Make-
100% sure.
An investigation check.
Okay, so
And check for traps.
since it is checking the cave, does the cave count as?
I'll say once you enter the cave, no, but you're currently outside the cave, checking the outside of it, which is basically roots, and you're in a forest. I will allow it until you.
Well,
enter the cave.
I'm meaning, once you enter the cave, is it technically mountain or is cave its own?
It's essentially, I believe, would technically be considered Underdark, in its essence.
That's why I wanted to put Underdark as his favorite terrain for this. No, but let's see.
I can help you so you have advantage on this roll. What?
Well, I'm also
Well, he has
trying
advantage
to
right
investigate.
now.
Yeah,
He's
I
outside.
well, not exactly advantage. I double my proficiency.
Nah, same. Well, not same, but might as well be at this
Which,
point.
fun fact, guess
Oh.
what? I'm a ranger who's not proficient in investigation.
I forgot something.
Why you no let me turn off camera?
So
just
should
wanted
I
to
be
mention
the?
that.
Should I roll for this then? Because I have a +5 for investigation.
Well, he asked, so unfortunately he gets to roll.
Have fun with that.
Okay.
Before I forget, though, while he's rolling this, between last week and this week, I decided, through some people's dread, instigating a Punderdome, I made a little contest, and the winner of that contest was Fox.
Yay.
And you get a Punspiration.
Oh no.
You can put this in at any point before you roll a dice, a d20.
Okay.
So before you roll, you can decide, no, I'm not going to use it. I'm not going to roll. I'm just going to use this. And you automatically get a natural 20.
Oh, I like that. Also 19.
That's beautiful.
You can stack them, but once they're gone, they're gone.
Oh, I get it. Joke's on you, motherfucker.
Also,
Exactly.
Inspiration dice.
19.
19? You don't see any traps or anything. It looks fairly natural. Doesn't look like there's anything that's been altered in any sense of the way.
And since he does not see any traps, he's just going to walk right into the cave.
I'm going to sneak into the cave, so I would like to roll stealth.
I can't turn off my camera, so we're just gonna.
You
do
know,
that.
Ceiling!
Well,
For
if
some
it works, it
reason-
works.
Well, for whatever reason, when I have video call up, like
Oh,
the mute,
yay!
the camera, everything like goes away on the screen. I have to do it from the side, but they don't have a camera option on the side. It's not.
So-
yeah, I don't know.
One other thing is, if one of the spectators or non-players get the win, they get another option. Before a result is completed, they can decide to, like, before I say what happens with the result, they can be like, I'm going to change that result, that roll. They can change it to a natural 20 or a natural 1 for any player or DM.
This is fine. This is absolutely fine.
Which means they can fuck with you and or me.
Spectators, you love us, right?
We'll find out.
no.
So, anybody
I mean,
who wants to stealth in may make a stealth check.
Nat 20,
Which
27.
beautiful die do I want to use for
Seth was
this?
29, by the way.
Oh my god, guys, I just realized I can close the
Ah,
character sheet, so it's one less thing running on
Just a
my...
sec.
Running
Oh,
on
wait.
my...
What stealthy tends to be of this nature,
Aaron
so...
Are we getting a pass without a trace?
Yeah, Aaron Board's gonna cast Pass Without Trace since we're trying to...
Alright, then it's 39 for Seth.
Nat 20, 37.
Okay, I need to roll at
22.
least I need to roll at least a 2.
Alright, so Sirris total with pass without a trace is +10, right?
Correct.
Yeah,
Okay. So 32.
I'm Batman.
It's 20.
Oh, fucking
Natural
Batman.
20.
I'm Batman.
It's
So that's 40.
For Lucky, but he's kind of holding on to Sirris at the same time, too. Because he can't see once
Is
he gets
Rinn
in.
sneaking in? And you having Grail sneak in, or do you want Grail to stay behind?
Yes, and yes. I just don't have stuff in front of me at the moment,
I am the darkness. I am the
I
shadow.
don't need a separate
including
text.
dice. So,
I am the wind. You don't see me. You don't feel me.
if you'll
With
give
my
me
band.
just a second, I'll get Rinn's stealth up.
You know,
Well,
with
it doesn't have disadvantage because he's not wearing heavy armor. So he got a 23 and then +10, so 33.
Holy crap, Grail! That's the
So
best
I'm
roll you've
assuming he's
had.
staying by Rinn and Lucky's just
Probably.
stay with Sirris since they can't see shit once they get into the dark area.
And yeah, so he's staying with Rinn because Rinn can see.
Yeah.
Also, I want to also do a thing as far as yes, yay. There is this thing as far as related to.
Are we gonna take the sneaky approach, by the way, or are we just going to light it up
actually
and hope?
spell slot.
We're gonna be
I'm-
sneaky and would
Guide the other
suggest
two.
Seth suggest Seth take the lead because he's got the glasses on, so he
I
can
was gonna
keep
have
an eye
him
out
and
for
Aaron
stuff.
more kind of move ahead to kind of both look for traps and stuff like that. And which
So,
places they go.
I'm also going to activate Erebor's Primeval Awareness.
Mhm.
As an action, I can use a spell slot to focus my awareness for 1 minute per spell slot level out to 1 mile. I
Okay.
sense if certain types of creatures are present.
Is
Which
that
type of creatures?
concentration?
It's... I say it just goes out to 1 mile, see if certain creatures are present. And he's choosing one of his favored ones, aberrations.
There are no aberrations.
That's what I
Wait.
wanted to hear.
Let me verify
Don't say-
that. I'm
Don't
pretty
say
sure.
wait. Don't say wait to me. You said there's not. So if there is, you better take him out.
You can't
Add
get
more.
that,
You better
Fluffy,
take
you
them
already
out.
said it.
No, wait. How many?
Nope, there are none.
That's
Excellent.
what I wanted to hear.
Hold on, let me check to make sure my monster doesn't technically
No.
qualify as an aberration. We're good.
Shit. That's right. Shit. Okay. Well. Oh well.
There are no aberrations within a mile of your current location.
Okay, so pass without trace takes a spell slot, and so does that. So I have one of those gone and one of those gone. So I have 2 second level spell slots left, and 3 first level. Okay. I'm okay with this.
Rinn got a 17.
Ooh. Hopefully it's enough to just get in there.
I can actually pull that up for you. How does that sound?
Oh no.
Oh.
I didn't. I was really.
Not you. Not you!
Well, I
Rinn
mean.
doesn't know what Earth is, so I've pulling it up. I have everyone's character sheets. Huzzah!
It's a character
Sorry,
sheet.
spoiler.
Stealth for Rinn is a +2. That is 19, so 29 for Rinn.
Oh.
Because of passive without trace, as long as you stay within 30 feet of Erebor. So, you guys are free to move your tokens as you see fit. I will control Rinn and Grail. I'm assuming they're kind of staying a little bit behind. Because Grail's staying with Rinn, and Rinn's not one to be in the front normally.
Yeah.
We're staying with Rinn, and Rinn's feeling pretty not fighty right now.
Well, Grail can't see, and Rinn can, so and Grail automatically likes to protect her.
So,
So
he's,
it's
pretty much he's pretty much like the blind guy, just grabbing one of her arms, just like lead me.
Yeah.
I may
Yep,
not be
he's-
able, I may not be able to see them, but if I hear them, I will attempt to smack them. Hopefully, not smacking any.
Swing!
Swing, behead somebody. Who did I hit?
Huh?
Sounds about right.
That looks like Lucky.
Alright.
Don't
Maribelle will
even
keep
jinx it.
behind the front,
I'm sorry.
just so she can see what's going on.
I guess I'll have.
So you see
Stephanie
there is
kinda look
another
around.
entrance further in.
Yeah, I'll kind of have him peek around the corner, I guess, and see if there's anything.
Alright, make a perception check.
I don't really see like 60 feet, so.
See, I just realized something. Would any of them actually see Erebor since he rolled the net 20? He just kind of, nope.
I mean, you have a generalized idea of where you guys are because he's kind of the source of your magics.
Is it perception?
Nah.
17.
17, looking down, you can see basically all the way down toward curves. There's nothing moving or anything like that you can see.
Okay. I kind of let everybody know that. Yeah.
So there you go.
You coming with me, Jay?
Yeah. Yo.
Take the lead with me.
Run a investigation for any weird shenanigans as a general. This is my check. If there's any traps, let me know.
If anybody,
I think Erebors would be better with traps, wouldn't he?
No, my investigation is a flat roll.
Oof. Yeah.
Oh, so
Hence
that's a
the-
4.
Hence the investigation. The intelligence modifier of a goose egg.
there we go.
And you
And
got
it's
the
a-
glasses, so
and see,
you'll be
it's a
able to
little-
see weird stuff.
And see, it's a little too late for me to say, oh yeah, by the way, before we left, Garthag gave Erebor the headband of intellect.
Yeah. Also, Sirris is
Not
gonna
too late for that.
hear, and you said Lucky was holding up.
Yeah, Lucky's just following. He's blind.
That's just help her. Yeah.
Who is in the front may make an investigation check as they go down this hall.
Okay.
I
Wait,
can
I just
assist
realized
if you need
I
it.
rolled a natural 20.
I
So
don't.
you,
I don't need even Erebor's character sheet up.
Hey.
so as you can get to, how far are you going up?
Did power far to let me while looking around.
You're not seeing anything till you get to probably about here,
Okay.
and that's when you see that there is a branching path.
Right. Can I
Wait,
see?
that's not my token.
Can I
You can see the
that?
webs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
You see webs, and you see this path is narrow. You
might
meant to
have
like
a
kind
spider
of
problem,
wedge.
you guys.
I kind of glanced back at Sirris.
Don't
How
fucking
about
say it.
how about you and I handle the spiders, Seth?
Yeah.
Spiders?
You.
Spiders?
There is a web.
There's webs up ahead, but there's also another path.
No.
There's one path of webs, one path that looks a little narrow, that might widen out a little bit. It's hard to tell from this angle.
By the way, to fill in those who are watching this, at the very first of our sessions, Garthag and Sirris went to a tavern to attempt to rid it of a spider problem. We're banned from that tavern because we almost burned it to the ground.
No, we didn't almost burn to the ground. We just ruined 3/4 of the stock. This is fine.
True.
Oh my god.
And we got
The
we got
entire-
free, mostly burnt meat. That was fun. Well, not
That's
free,
true.
but discounted meat.
Very true. By
Yep.
the way, the reason Erebor knows about that is Garthag would have told him about it.
Oh yeah.
Fuck you, Garthag.
Remember, there was a point he wasn't very intelligent. I want to run the by you there for a second.
Yeah.
You know what?
Put
This
it
is
down,
fine.
burn it down.
Do we want to go around? We could technically have a couple of us go around and see if there's anything that way.
Now, would we see any spiders in it?
Yeah,
That's the
does
thing,
he- do we?
Do we see any spiders?
You currently do not.
Just see webs. Okay, good to know.
You just see the webs.
Remember, I was just
I
like,
assume
"Nah."
there's spiders if there's webs. That's just my mentality.
I mean, same?
Erebor's just going to go around this way to look, see what he can see down this way to see if this
Go ahead.
path looks a little clearer.
And make an acrobatics check as you're trying to wedge yourself through here.
Oh God, okay.
It's probably only maybe 2.5 feet wide.
Oh, gosh.
Mm,
You know what?
It
I have
kinda
a +4 in acrobatics. I'm
butts
okay with this.
Barrel pins inwards. Kind of looks like the section kind of caved in slightly.
So,
I imagine over the
Question.
earring, Maribelle will be like, want me to peek? I can squeeze a lot easier.
how do we want to do this, Fluff?
Natural 20?
What magical way does he just kind of like?
Jeez.
Does he cartwheel through the crevice?
You watch Erebor kind of almost flatten himself as much as he can,
And just go.
and like watching a greased up person just kind of.
Oh, gosh.
By the way,
That's
that
why
is
I'm
not.
impressed.
By the way, that does not. That I'm just going to throw this out here. That does not bode well for the remainder of the session. There's 2 nat 20s in a row.
Yeah, I was about to say, you rolled a lot of nat 20s in the
Two
past,
nat
like,
20s in a
5
row.
minutes.
By the way, that's been on 2 different dice.
So you're currently... Is anyone else following Airmore, or is Airmore just going to check it out first?
I think
Because he...
I just kind of want to check it out just to give him the clear. That way,
Go ahead and make a perception or investigation check as you're kind of walking down this path.
I think I'm going to have to go with that +7 perception.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm for the purpley pink thing. You know, I knew my luck was going to run out at some point. That's a dirty 20.
No.
Alright, so you make it to about right around this corner. You see right about here. It looks perfectly like safe, but you can kind of see that if you guys aren't quiet enough, this place might cave in over there.
We all have earrings, correct?
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. I'm just going to relay a message. Let's try and get those we view as possibly being louder. Try and clear the spiders out. Or anything in that area. Because if we make too much noise over here, it's going to cave.
Got matches.
Nervous, like, you should be able to get through it just fine.
Now, to
Yes, yes,
straight to Seth. Keep them away from Sirris.
Fair.
He's confused.
Okay, as a player, fuck you.
Maribelle over the earrings just gonna say, we can probably all go through that way just fine. It's coming back that'll be an issue.
Well, if somebody rolls a natural 1, I'm pretty
Super iffy.
sure we're all screwed.
It's like, oh, you know we're gonna get into combat. That's just our motif at this point.
Well,
It's
that's-
gonna be caved in by the time we come back.
I mean, not wrong. Not wrong.
Well, then wouldn't it be
But out of
logical
character,
to get rid of the spiders now?
But out of character, I have a very very big request. Let's try and avoid combat this session since we're down 2 tanks.
I don't think we're gonna be able to.
Whose fault was that?
We literally just entered a cave. That is the surefire sign of we're going to fight something.
Well, that is the question, though.
We
wanna
are
take out
also
the spiders
after-
in case it is caved in now, because otherwise we're gonna have to run through them on the way out.
We are also in the middle of finding an artifact, which means something is guarding it, so...
Yeah.
Oh,
don't
so
even know
since the mention of possible cave-in, Maribel's like, okay, I will not blow up the spider webs with explosive fire.
That'd be great.
Please don't. Whoever thinks they can deal with the spider problem, the webs and all of that, please take care of them. I'll continue around to see if there's anything on the other side of those.
Bad idea.
Spiders. Can bring me
We-
booze. Damn it.
We can't get to you on that side.
I'll
Anything
continue
about it.
on with him.
No. Okay.
Seth, would you like to join me?
Sure.
Split the
Would the
party.
sneaky ones like to join?
Yeah, apparently we're splitting the party. Okay, this is a good
Whoever
one.
This
wants
is
to
a
do-
terrible idea.
Whoever wants to acrobat way through.
I'm a cheat and turn into a small fox.
This is a terrible
enough.
idea.
Try to act like that. Let's see.
So you make it through.
That is a +8, so that is 26.
I give Seth a quiet chirp as I walk by.
Yeah, you watch Maribel turn into a literal fox. Just gonna walk past.
He just kind of smirks and watches her.
Now, what kind of cutting implement can I bring
And
forth?
I shift back because I can't attack things as a fox.
Shoo.
Yeah.
Alright. So currently Rinn is leading the pack toward the spiders.
Spooters!
Yeah.
Out of character,
Not happy
Sirris-
about it.
Like, out of
Oh, yeah,
character, Sirris should lead the party
Maribelle
to the
over-
spiders.
Maribelle also says over the earring, we could just take the long way around. This seems to loop back to where we're going.
We should probably see if they're on the other side first.
Alright, you guys can make a stealth check if you're gonna go past this point.
I have to ask,
Okay. Sorry.
do Grail and Luggy technically have disadvantage on their stealth checks when they go try to sneak around too later? Just for
Why would you
updates.
ask this?
Well, no, I'm asking because it's pitch black and they can't see anything.
No, they don't have disadvantage on that. They have disadvantage on perception checks.
Okay.
BRB.
Because you guys are being guided, so it's not like that big of an issue.
Also, since we had the power pass without a trace, we only had to roll a nat 1 to fail.
So 29.
20.
The thing is that only applies when you're in range, right?
If you're on 30 feet, if Airborne stays on the other side of it, you'd be within 30 feet.
Okay.
So, you two can make it across. Quiet. You can see more webs. So this whole hallway is webbed up.
Do we see anything on the other side?
No? I can see me moving.
So there are currently no spooters there.
That we can tell.
They won't come out until you touch it.
There's not really... Make a perception check for me. You two.
Maribelle?
Okay. Wait, who two?
The two that are actually can now
Okay.
see the whole tunnel.
Okay.
Okay, that's
Oh, should I?
plus-
Don't know. I want to give you inspiration, but I probably shouldn't. Also, you have true seeing, so that might help.
That is 23. I mean, he does have a plus 7 to his perception, by the way.
Yeah,
Oh,
plus
dang, this map is awesome. Gosh dang it, I have been missing everything.
So, what is your perception check? Seth?
20.
Minus 17, so Seth's the one
17?
who sees it
23.
23?
with true sight.
Because your true sight allows you to see 30 feet into the ethereal plane. You do see spiders
Ooh.
quietly sitting up there. These large white and blue spiders that just kind of...
Am I able to, like, send them a mental image of that? And be like, they're
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Through the earring, but I'm staying quiet. I'm just saying it through the earring.
Yeah.
Oh, hey,
Have we tell
spooters.
everybody that they're... You show them what you see.
Yeah.
Oh,
Maribelle's
that's
just
a
like-
problem.
Yes,
Maribelle's just like, that's not on our
You see
plane of
about
existence.
4 of them.
Oh, lovely.
Let's go around those. I don't want to fight those.
But spiders are for burning.
They're not on our plane of existence. Those are. Can I make a knowledge roll so I'm not being meta?
This would be nature or arcana would work.
Arcana, let's do it.
You are a bookie type.
Yee. Ah,
This is power.
that is not greater than a 10. God damn it.
You
Oh,
have
no.
no fucking idea. All right.
Oh, jeez.
So, Airborne,
Can I-
you've
What's I?
Remember,
Smoke
plus 20.
you are also now aware that Seth sees 4 spiders that seem to be in the ethereal plane.
I should be able to at least note that much because I can look where Seth's pointing and be like,
You
I
can tell
don't
they're
see
not
that.
there. So you can tell they're not on this plane of existence.
Oh, no.
Mine spiders.
let's take the long way, shall we?
Squeeze through.
Yeah. I kind of have to wait for Sirris for that.
Yeah, let's just
So
there's a grail in front of
I
me.
want they want acrobatic checks from all the people.
All of us? Oh, boy.
All the 4
Acrobatics.
who have not made it past.
I mean,
Acrobatics.
I mean,
That's
all fairness, you guys could try Mission Impossible your way through the spider webs. Just try and like dive in between them.
Yeah, I mean, they would see us if we tried that.
dun, 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 dun. That's a dirty
Oh,
20, man.
no.
Dun, dun, dun,
That's an
dun,
18.
Yes,
dun,
Rinn?
dun, dun.
That's a 7.
Oh
So, Rinn is guiding Grail, and Grail got a 8. you both kind of get wedged in.
Well, this is awkward.
no! Lucky's trying
Does
so
anyone
hard not to like laugh as he hears them.
Does anyone have
Make
grease?
a wisdom saving throw.
Shut up.
Shit.
Like a what?
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Me?
Yes.
Oh
Had to say
gosh.
something.
Yes, you did.
empowered the DM.
I swear, if this gets us killed, I might be a little upset.
That's a 19. I'll take it.
You're fine.
It's only +3.
Grail is going to essentially attempt to shove.
I mean, that's
Shove you.
fair.
This is not gonna be quiet. I'm just
That-
scared.
I'm
That's a-
sorry.
That's a 13.
Okay.
So-
I'm not
Right now.
resisting.
So, out of,
Yeah.
so by the way,
Which
do we
wedges.
hear this? Do we hear this all the way up where we are?
I don't think we hear it.
Actually, no, he's gonna make a stealth check.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, he's good. That's a 19. So he manages to quietly shove you and get through.
Oh, good.
Everything is okay.
Lovely.
You two, what did you two roll?
Sneaky sneak. Dirty 20 here.
I 18 was mine.
Oh yeah, you guys are fine. So
Shoot.
you guys get there.
Shoot.
Need a stealth check from everyone who's gonna get across this cave-in potential area. And
Yes,
Aaron
they
is
don't-
gonna give you +10 because he's right there.
So that's a 19 on the die, so.
Damn.
Oh yeah, you're fine.
Jeez.
It's a minimum of 25 for Grail, so he's fine.
Oh Jesus.
Oh,
So
gee.
it's like a 30 total because of the +10.
Let's see.
21.
So that's
lucky.
30.
You rolled
Nice.
shit that
So
time, but
everyone makes it across the cave-in area without causing a cave-in.
This
Excellent.
time.
meanwhile, Seth's been watching the spiders this whole time, make sure they're not moving.
Yeah, they're currently just sitting there. You get in the sense that they're currently dormant because it is winter.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
they're
waiting
currently
for
You know.
Fair.
So we had the possible ability of waking up a hibernating spooter.
Oh yeah, that would piss it
There's
off.
4 of them.
all.
So we
Four,
can
and
have
they are
several
large. They're
hibernating
like small
scooters.
like small horse-sized
Ooh.
spiders.
Several
Rin
large
might be
hibernating
holding
spiders.
on to Grail's hand a little bit harder because she's not into big spiders.
And the
Well,
head
my
of you,
question-
all you have to
Lewis.
use is water.
My question is,
Huh?
could we have tamed the spider?
No.
Nope.
I'm
No. How about this puddle of water?
Yeah, you hear dripping of water, and there is a pool of water up ahead. And that's where the cave's end.
Yeah,
I would like to look into the water to see if there's anything there.
I'm
Yeah,
going
same.
to assist. I'm going
I'm
also
fine.
to assist.
I want to stand over here so people can actually get over here and look.
Yeah, make a
Yeah.
perception
Rather
check
than
with advantage then Aaronborn.
With advantage.
Hmm?
Maribelle is
I wanted
assisting
to-
you.
Yeah,
Well,
I wanted to help
looking,
Seth.
but Sure.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I was
you,
gonna say.
Seth, you give it. I think Seth can.
Seth the advantage. Someone gives the advantage. I don't care.
Seth
I'm giving Seth the advantage.
I said, Seth can have the advantage. I have a +8, so Seth can have it.
Alright, so
Wait, no, perception is +7. Scratch that.
+7. So you know what Airborne gets and what you get for advantage. I'm gonna put
I got
I don't forget
22.
5. 25.
25 and what was yours again?
22.
Okay, yeah, between two of you, the water is not perfectly clear. It's kind of murky, but it appears to be there seems to be like a tunnel that goes further in and disappears out of sight.
Do we see anything, moving in the water?
No, nothing's moving, other than the occasional like something falling from above you, like a rock or something like that falling in the water. Nothing seems to disturb its surface.
Nothing else in the ethereal plane.
I guess we're going
Yeah.
swimming.
Whoa, guided swimming. This'll work.
Oh yeah.
You also currently don't know how far it goes.
Yeah.
Well, I've got a con modifier. I'm prepared for this.
Crap!
Before we
I got a
jump
weird
in, I'm gonna put
question.
What was weird question?
Okay, sorry, everything's lagging, so that was kind of slow for me. How does Find Familiar work on my magic end? Like, would that affect things? Because if I wanted to change, that would definitely...
That would definitely be using your magic.
Wait
Uh-huh.
a minute.
So looking through my familiar's eyes would also use my magic, or would it not?
I'm gonna say as long as you aren't resummoning it, it'll be fine.
Good. This is fine.
You also have to take a bird underwater.
Oh, that's not gonna happen.
Also, another reason I, didn't bring Garthag.
There's Hawk.
So also, I'm
But
trying
you
to
can
find-
change your familiar, that's the thing. Familiars can be changed into different animals. It's just I currently can't do that without much risk.
So, by the way, I have to check something because I'm going to message you about something.
Oh.
Fluffy.
I tried to do one thing and it was like, nope.
Do
I-
everything.
Oh,
Yeah, for a second I thought you were about to throw us all off the table.
Hmm.
oh,
He's still good.
so
Oh, that's
you-
fine.
It's still loading for me.
Nobody has any sort of water breathing thing, do they?
I'm gonna
Nope.
check my spells, but it's probably a big fat no. I'm good
My
at preventing
con
people
is terrible.
I'm good at making sure people don't
Don't
fall
worry.
to death, but
That's a
I
zero.
can't make people breathe.
Oh gosh.
You're
No.
rough for up to a minute.
So,
Yay.
question, Fluffy.
I can make
That'll
you
be
invisible so
fine.
no one sees you drown.
Oh,
So, question, Fluffy. So, Erenbor is a member of the Emerald Enclave.
Correct.
One of the items that they can get is the Cloak of the Manta Ray.
Okay.
Means this is a more, this is a farther along in the order.
Yes.
Erenbor, would you say he more than likely would have received this, and that'd be the cloak he's wearing?
I'd say yeah, because you are 7th level, so you would have been with them for a while now.
I'm
technically I
looking
could
further.
ask the same thing, but
I'm
I
looking
won't
ahead
do
at
that.
this map, Fluffy, and it's
He
just
doesn't
making
keep
me
his
think.
bow.
I haven't even shown my puzzle, and I'm already seeing this. Oh, that's probably not burnt soil.
Down to magic item.
Does that cloak require attunement?
Actually, you say that, and it does not say it does, so never mind.
Who's that Pokemon?
While wearing this cloak, with its hood up, you can breathe underwater, and you have a swimming speed of 60 feet.
Okay. So you can scout ahead pretty easily.
Bingo.
do we really want to send him alone? Is the question.
Ugh.
Oh, without doubt,
He is
can
the
come back.
stealthy one.
That is true.
Yeah.
I am Batman, remember?
Except
Screw that,
not
I'm Aquaman
This
at
is
this point.
Erenbor, not
possibly
Garthag, so...
drowning at the moment, so he's like, no.
I was like, yeah, I
So,
don't have
yeah.
the spell for this.
While-
You
while
seem
we're
to know what
all-
you're doing.
So yeah, while we're all standing around the pool, you guys just see Erenbor just flip his hood up and just slide right in the water, and it's gone out of sight.
Yeah, so you
He'll be back.
you get to here, and you notice it's you can kind of pull yourself along, pretty easily. You get to about here, and you see there is an air pocket here.
Mhm.
Are we told of this air pocket?
Yeah, I'm assuming he's
I
gone.
imagine as I'm going, I'm pretty much sending like camera footage as I'm going
Yeah.
through, just
Yeah,
showing.
he's our scouting drone.
Yeah,
and
pretty
you
much.
notice it breaks. The surface breaks once more right here. Do you go up and take a look?
Or are you
I
gonna
just
wait
poke my
in
head up
water?
slightly.
You
Poke my head up
see-
slightly so I can just look over into this area.
You kind of poke your head up, and you see the hallway proceeds forward, and there's a bit of an orange glow coming from ahead.
Lovely.
Mm. So I guess with that layout, Sirris would totally now have a lucky backpack and would now be swimming.
All Alright, I need for you two,
Lovely.
Alright.
give me a Constitution saving throw, both of you.
Yay!
You know what? Because this is on the line.
You get to about right there.
That's a
Let's see. That's con.
Looking forward to
Why am I
this.
not proficient in con? That's 14.
Con!
Okay, you know what?
I knew that was coming.
I'm going to
14.
Alright, you just barely make it.
Excellent.
out of character,
You can get to
real
breath.
quick.
I
Out of
think
character.
Okay.
Nori, you're not the only one who saw that coming. I knew someone in this group was going to do that.
There's a reason I said it the way I did.
Yep. I heard him do it first, and I couldn't. I'm too tired. My filter is slowly breaking.
So Maribelle's gonna do it. Maribelle's gonna go in next, but before she does, she's gonna pull out her guns and a little bit of wax and kind of seal it up so she
Okay.
doesn't get her gunpowder wet.
Easy enough to do.
But you know what?
Our Constitution saving throw. You two make it to an air pocket. They're stale, but it is briefable.
What do I need a Constitution?
Oh shit. Did I lose you guys? Discord?
Fox?
Hi.
Discord like
Hello?
disconnected for a second.
I have a 14 con.
Whoa.
So how far can I go before I need to make a save?
I guess I'll get it over
Oh.
with and roll sets. Is it a straight roll?
Technically, as you're not carrying anybody, it's not as difficult, so you can actually make it to both there without having to take a breath. Or hold your breath.
Yay!
It's
I'm
carrying
tired.
someone that's going to be the issue.
I got a
Yeah, I'm tying a rope.
So,
I'm tying a rope to myself and to.
yeah, you can get there just fine.
You know, like now, if you were telling me we had to squeeze through a tight space and I need to make an acrobatics check, then I've been like, okay, that's fine.
So,
I'm tying
you
a
are-
rope. I
you
have
are
no strength.
alright, so he's just kind of swimming along, holding onto this rope.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys.
You know what? Actually, since I'm not using a spell, dancing lights along the path so their way is lit.
Okay, yeah. So you kind of light the water. With that, the next group is next distance is not hard even for Sirris and Lucky.
Mm.
And the next one's even shorter. So you guys have all made it. The water was, as you got further, it started off pretty cold because it is winter.
Yep.
But it's actually warmed up a little bit as you get more to distance, and you can all now see that glow.
I don't like that.
Springs?
That's volcano territory. Or fire.
I'm sure it's fine.
Fire!
Of course.
Yeah.
We have
That's
no
gonna get
affinity
the
of...
fuck out of the water because it's cold, by the way. Just because fuck that.
You know, a slightly warmer cold and yeah, water.
Maribelle gets
water.
out. Maribelle gets out with Seth.
I hijack a Lucky.
You know, it's actually Maribelle gets out, turns into a fox, shakes off the water, and then turns back to normal.
Seeing the glow, I guess I don't need to hold on to Sirris anymore, I'm assuming.
It's still dark
Oh,
in this area. The light only seems to really get to there, but you can see the light ahead.
okay.
Those of our dark vision can see basically to about right there.
Okay.
Other than that, everything else is kind of dark. The light seems to only really protrude to that point.
I'm going to help Seth look ahead.
Sure.
Alright.
How far can we
Maribelle.
move while we look at
Make me a perception check.
that's not bad. And this is with her helping.
You got advantage.
Correct.
Sweet.
How back
Second
should
one was a 19. I'll take that.
Sorry, I was spreading
So
a
26.
stream around in certain places. So
26.
what are we doing?
Yeah,
Stealth
that's
thing?
fine.
Well, they're currently walking up.
I would like to
here.
think we're being. I would like to think we're being sneaky.
Oh yeah, you are being sneaky. There's not really need for another stealth check at this moment. With the perception check, you see that there is lava in the next room,
Oh, lovely.
and a few pillars. From what you can see, there's like 3 from your perspective currently. There doesn't appear to be anything in the room, but you do see just etched on the pillars and on the walls that you can see of this kind of domed room markings.
I'm sure that's fine.
Can I read any
similar
of them?
ones to the artifact?
So there's
Can I read any of them from here with my optics?
Nope.
So we can't. There's no like.
I can't scope
map
in.
that
Okay.
we can
I mean, you can see them.
I,
You can't read them.
can I catch up with them?
Oh yeah, yeah, you can all catch up.
Catch up!
Cool.
Yum.
As we're given the it's clear.
Catch up. What about
Yeah.
mustard?
Yeah. My only reaction is this just screams battle arena with a door that's going to seal behind us.
On that note, by the way, with that perception,
Mhm.
you do notice there is right here.
Mhm.
There seems to be some of the ground seems to sink in a little bit.
Oh.
Okay, so this bit is solid.
Literal door. A literal door is pretty much going to close mine.
I'm sure that's fine.
Wait, are there any?
Rinn.
Are there any larger rocks as far as around the area?
There's no. The only rocks you see that are. Everything seems pretty much flat, with the exception of the lava that's kind of sunk in a bit. And these are columns that reach up to the ceiling.
I mean, right here, as far as near the door entrance.
There's just the rocks that are in the wall that kind of protrude at random intervals. It seems
What about
fairly
out in the
natural.
room? What about out in the room we're in?
You're looking for something to throw?
No, something, a decent size to where I can put it in the indent in the floor.
Yeah, make an investigation check.
I
And
Well,
Rinn,
Somebody
you're
wanna help me?
hearing a voice.
No.
The artifact,
no.
the artifact seems to be responding to you currently.
So,
Oh, good.
Anybody want to help me look for a rock as far as if we try if the door does shut?
Let's just see what this artifact wants first.
Sense an artifact up ahead. In the trial, there will be a trial.
Okay.
Do we actually see like any way in without stepping into lava?
Okay, you know what? I'm done.
I mean, there is a way in without something lava. Lava is only these streams.
I'm saying it now, guys.
I thought that too, Fox.
Yeah.
This is just an orange glow, basically.
Guys,
Huh?
guys, I was asked to roll for investigation, and combat's gonna suck for me.
Oh,
Yes.
You find a fairly hefty-looking rock.
Good.
With some help, you might need help kind of moving it.
Somebody
but-
help me with this.
do not ask Seth or Lucky. They're not a strength-based
I
character.
was-
Grail
looking at that.
will help.
Yeah, I was about to say, Grail is strong.
Seth is -1 strength. Okay, he does not need that.
So you position the rock kind of right where it is. I will draw a rock. Big rock like this.
I'm not sure that'll. Well, we can certainly try, I guess.
So you need to
Can I ask
roll.
the artifact if they have any idea what this trial might entail?
Shakes its head. It doesn't seem to know much. It just seems to sense that there is another artifact nearby.
And I can't use my optics to try and get a look at any of the sigils, or is it just that they're sigils and I can't understand them?
You cannot understand them. They are not in a language you can read.
I give
Even
my
I
scope
can't
to
read
Rinn and be like, "Does your artifact buddy know what these mean?"
Artifact kind of looks at them generally
Hmm.
and starts.
Can none of us can understand it at all?
Nope.
Oh, the one who can technically understand is the artifact.
Yeah.
It goes. It's just repeating the same word over and over again.
What word?
Valor.
Valor.
What about instinct and mystic?
Uh,
Great courage
that
and
is
a
coming.
special danger in battle. Maribel's actually giving the. It's like. If Rinn actually repeats that, she'd be like, Valor, dictionary term, courage in battle, especially battle.
I'm sure this is gonna be fine. Let's just be careful. Supposedly there's a trial. It's not gonna be just a quick smash and grab.
I mean, peeking in, Maribel's just like, this place screams battle arena, so, yeah. We should, prep before we go in here.
No, I just like imagine you see a door and you open it up to a bunch of faces on the wall that's screaming, "Battle!"
Battle!
Rinn pulls a stick off her back and goes, "This is the majority of what I can do right now."
This
So
is
you also
the-
got this deck of cards. You can either help or kill us all.
I am
that's
trying
probably a
not to
last
do that.
resort.
Yeah.
You do have a bow.
Oh, I do have a shield. I forgot about that. So,
Oh.
remember how I said Airborne's not a tank?
Mhm.
Kind of untrue.
He could be.
He's gonna have to be one.
His AC's 19 with a shield.
Yeah, so it is dimly lit in here, by the way.
Oh, good.
Lights.
No.
More leading.
It's well enough that you can see, but it's not like a bright, like, sunlight. It is just
Yeah.
this ever kind of glowing orange, and it is hot in there.
Is
This
there
is
anything?
gonna suck.
Is there anything else in there that we can notice, or is it just one of those we walk in and then the giant monster descends from the ceiling?
You can see the ceiling. There's nothing up there. All you see is the only thing that seems to be of note are the pools of lava.
It's going to come out of the lava, isn't it? I'm calling it now.
Let's just go in the room, find the artifact, do whatever the trial is, and get out.
Either way,
Alright.
we have to
Blue
face
strong
it.
Sounds like a
I don't
plan.
think we're-
Maribel's cleaned off her guns, has both of them drawn. It's like, you mean fight the thing?
Fight the power!
Airborne's gonna pick up a loose rock and throw it.
Nothing happened. Everybody's just
But-
watching him.
I mean, nice
I mean-
try.
It was
Ranger, remember?
Yeah, I understand where you're going with, but it was
Are you gonna throw it into the pool of lava?
No, he's just throwing it to see if
what reaction or something.
movement and how much noise is actually created. As far
I
as
mean,
like,
that goes for a bit in here, but
Yeah.
that's
Seth's
just
Um,
because
listening
it's
to
basically a
this.
giant domed stone structure.
Seth's
because
just
of that-
watching everyone. He's gonna sneak in and say, "Fuck it."
Uh,
Huh?
also,
do the same.
before you do that, Maribel's gonna be like, so if I'm gonna inspire anyone, who wants it?
Well, it depends on.
I mean, you can
Go for
definitely,
Friday.
if you want to inspire everyone.
I don't want to go through. I don't want to use up all my inspiration before the battle.
I'm just saying.
I know.
Okay, so we get an inspiration to walk into a room.
It lasts 10 minutes, so there is that.
Yeah,
Necessary.
that's the point. Have your inspiration before combat starts, so I don't have to waste a bonus action.
Airborne's gonna be a smartass again.
Can I sneak in, please?
We're dealing with fire. We're dealing with fire.
Roll.
Please help Sirris.
So make me a self-check, Seth.
That's a 33.
Okay.
I'm
Wait.
going to follow
I'm
Seth
staying more
in.
towards the wall.
But did you
like
notice
over
Seth leave with that still?
I mean, you can
You know
see him go through the glowing door. That's,
Shh. You have no proof.
So yeah, I go to follow in, and I trip over the indent.
You roll a 1.
Yep,
Nice.
Wait, you rolled. Yeah, so you're still in that one. But
that one still.
yeah.
That's a trip.
Guess what?
Sirris is just gonna have her bow out at this point and just kind of casually
He's
walking.
probably gonna
Casual.
do the same
Casual.
and
Casual.
kinda.
Casual. Casual! Oh god, where'd my token go? Oh, there it is. Casual.
Filthy casuals.
Hey,
Real
casuals have the most fun.
Seth is invisible.
Sometimes.
Aaron's just going to step over Maribelle and just... Because he rolled a 37 with stealth.
She got it
In the
right.
back.
As Rinn enters, who was the last one to enter,
Yeah.
the runes all light up.
Sorry.
Sensing the artifact that's within inside Rinn.
Sorry!
And you hear something, and this hits the rock.
I would say it's a good
Let's
thing.
see what happens.
I'd say it's a good thing Rinn walked in last.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a lot of damage. The rock just splits down the middle. There's this iron wall. Kind of.
Oh. Well.
It was just like, nice,
You see-
nice. Good job, Rinn. Tactical move.
Well, she had to walk in with us either way.
Looking
Watches
back,
this one hand.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
That's
Uh,
lovely.
That's unfair. This is uncalled for.
Right.
We're gonna roll initiative.
I'm a tiny bean. I'm going to die.
I'm ready to start running up a wall.
And remember, you're only right next to one. It's fine.
Ugh.
And I'm just gonna put my thing on the thing over here.
Please put your things in the thing.
That's not
Look, which one's me?
Yay!
Okay, that's it. Let's do this.
We have too many circles.
Too many circles. Make a
That's why I
circle.
keep mine together. I'm just like, screw this.
I just had a funny, stupid thought.
Oh, that's actually a good idea.
Cocked. That is.
So guys, how effective do you think it would be if I threw fireball at him?
Oh, not.
I know, that's a joke.
Quick, become that one class that immunes fire resistances.
Ah, that's not where I wanted it.
Immunes ignores.
You know...
Fuck, you're all words, and how do they work?
I just remembered something.
There.
Look, Lucky and Sirris go with each other.
Aww, that's so cute.
And Grill
This is fun.
still shares. He's going to roll his initiative? Or do you want him to share yours? Because he's technically a person now.
He can roll his own initiative unless he wants to go on a 9.
Yeah, let's let him try to get higher.
Let's try and let him attempt to get higher than a 27.
Well, with his
Oh,
plus
wait.
2, that's a 14.
That's better than a 9. Let him have it.
But Aspire, the thing is, it's
Yeah.
99.
I would like to believe it's a mighty 9, but Rinn isn't feeling super mighty right now.
She's
I'm
mighty.
Poor Rinn.
I'll probably
So
only
the
be able
first
to do
one-
things on my turn. Okay.
Yeah. The first
I
one.
assume
First
Seth
things
is
first.
still stealth.
That's the wall.
By the way, hearing the wall drop, Aaron was kind of gonna glance back. Wasn't expecting it to be iron.
You watch- the stone is literally smashed in half, and the other half.
Like I said,
On
I
your
wasn't
side.
expecting it to be iron. I was literally expecting it to just be another stone wall that just...
I mean, it was a good thought.
There's a giant. One thing of note: a giant circle etched into it with 2 crescents, one on top, one on the bottom, that just seem to be etched into this iron. Very similar to the face of the artifact that is with you, Rinn.
Oh boy.
So first up, not them, because
You know...
technically he would have stepped out there, and he would have stepped out there out of the lava.
Hey, he got tinier. That's good. That's
Yeah,
good.
that's
right
down,
now.
because their size.
Well, we got shrunk down.
I'm
to
gonna
be
cry.
fair.
I'm gonna cry.
Like a 2x2 square.
Uh,
See these runic markings on them, and they can see the glow of coming from them.
Seth is so glad they can't see him as
You
far as
know-
he's working.
Yeah, I was about to say, for those who stealthed in...
That's
do they
successfully
see them?
stealthed in.
Yeah, they're successfully stealthed in. Do the Guardians see them?
This one doesn't see any of you. This one does.
Oh, they have a nice perception. Good to know.
Fuck you, dude, over here.
I mean, you are also kind of in the open.
Yeah.
In a glowing room.
That means he is literally blind, so we attack him first.
Well, it's not that he didn't notice Seth. His attention was focused to the one who tripped inwards. The other one seemed to scan the whole room more so the other way.
So Seth, you and I need to scoot
I'm
this
gonna
way.
say I was right here.
Seth and I just gonna be over this way.
Yeah, we're like, we kind of avoided her when she tripped. No.
Yeah. So this is fine. So Aaronbor, what are you gonna do?
Well, YOLO. I gotta zoom in.
That's what a lot of people say right before they die.
Yeah.
Usually by
No,
something
no.
excessively stupid and or tragic.
Wrong. The correct thing. Leroy Jenkins!
Oh god.
That's even worse.
5, 10,
Yep.
15, 20, 25, 30.
Alright, you take 5 points of fire damage as soon as you get within 5 feet of him.
Oh.
His
Oh.
heat radiating off of him.
Good. Good.
Good side note.
So, good side note. So, it's down to 71
It's like
health.
standing next to molten iron and it's almost sticking your face in it.
So, who has
Wait
the
a
power
minute.
of water?
Wait a minute, hold on.
I did.
Hold on.
I literally have a spell, Create or Destroy Water, and I can't use it.
Yeah.
There's a change again.
If things look bad, I'll break down and use it, but for crying out loud.
Aaronbor is going to cast Hunter's Mark.
You could almost say, for Christ's sake, you can't use your divine power.
The Guardian in front of us, in front of me, is now
Marked?
Yep.
Right.
So this is going to be a fun part. Currently, upon walking in, he had his shield and his +1 short sword that he bought last time drawn.
Yep.
He's going to swing at him with the short sword.
Alright.
So here we go.
Here we go!
There's a +8 to hit for this one. I'm okay with that. That's a 27.
That hits.
I sure hope it did. If not, I may have cried. So there's a d6 plus 5 to hit, for damage, so that's 9 plus Hunter's Mark. That's 4, so that's 13. You know what? I need to pull open this one because I left a note for myself about what it did.
The +1 weapon?
Yeah, I just wanted to.
It
make
adds
sure
to
there
the
was
hit and damage.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure there was no other thing with it. I
It
just
is
make
literally a
notes.
simple enchantment.
Yeah. Well, see,
So what'd
remember,
your-
there's a bunch of other things. 13.
13? Nice.
Well, shadow attack
Alright.
before.
Do I know that Maribelle's paying attention. Does it look like he's doing full damage to these things,
Yeah.
or is it? Okay.
24.
He's doing full damage. 24, that hits.
Alright. So that's d6 again.
It's kind of hard to tell that he's doing damage because it is literally hitting a suit of armor.
Another 9 for the initial.
Nice.
So I still get Hunter's Mark on it, right?
Correct.
That's a 5, so that's 14 on that one. But then the
Okay.
D8.
Because shadow attack. Watch
That's
as he
an 8.
swings the first one, and almost like his shadow strikes behind him. So that's 22 total?
Yes. And then here comes the regular second attack.
Alright.
That's another 24.
That hits.
D6 plus 5. Come here, D6. Get over here. You know what? I'll take that because that is a 10 on the initial roll. And that is a 6 on the second, so that is 16.
16 misses.
No, damage.
Or damage. Damage, right.
Let's say I
24.
hit with my 24. Don't you dare.
Alright, so 16 total, you said?
Yes.
That is a lot of damage in your first round. Nice. Math. Why brain hurt?
You can do it.
16, 22, that's 38, plus the initial 13... 51.
So, first, next one up. That's into your turn, or are you moving?
I moved my... Well... If I were to move 10 feet back, it wouldn't evoke attack of opportunity because... It's... I haven't moved my full movement, correct?
You were right here, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Yep, you have technically plus 10 feet of movement for your first move, so that you have 10 feet of movement still. And does you have something that prevents attack opportunity?
That's why I was asking if it would, because it's, you know, the...
I mean,
It would, because you entered and exited.
yeah, unless something about them prevents it. You're,
Like you had the mobility feat or something.
yeah.
I don't have a mobility feat. Let's check something here. I don't believe there's anything as far as there's not. I mean, even Aspire could probably help me with that. There's probably not.
There's not in Ranger stuff,
Okay.
to my knowledge.
There is a feat you can take, though.
Hence me
Yeah.
wanting
Yeah,
to
I
add...
think the only thing I know that could prevent that for Rangers would be Zephyr Strike.
Yes.
Which I'm considering taking next time I can add...
Alright, so you staying there?
So good.
Yeah...
Alright, Maribelle.
Does it look like he was actually doing things to these things?
Oh yeah, he's definitely been doing damage.
I did 50 hope points. I'm happy with
Alright.
It's like part of the armor is chipping as this thing's getting hit. Doesn't really show reaction pain-wise, it is noticing him.
Okay. I need to do a roll just to see how this goes. To determine who takes control, what was it? Wisdom saves?
If you're trying to resist it, it's a wisdom saving throw versus concentration. The wisdom saving throw is of the person resisting.
Okay. So, let's see.
Well, this is just like Constitution saving throw to take over as an action.
Alright, yeah, so Maribelle would maintain control in this. Because I always assign her the dark dice. Alright, so Maribelle's going to run up the wall 30 feet.
Alright, so I will do this.
Or actually, is it 30 feet, or would she stay down just a little bit? We'll do...
I mean, the ceiling you'd be about 15 feet in the air. You would get 5, 10. You can get to like right here and be 15 feet in the air.
Oh, cool. That works, as long as it's not unbearably hot up there.
Oh no, it's not hot.
No, Baron's
There.
not here. Baron's not here.
I mean, it's no hotter up there than it is this whole room. This whole room is just like an oven.
Yeah, I was just asking because, heat rising and all that. Okay.
Oh yeah. This whole room is equally hot. It's hotter near the lava.
Alright. So I'm hanging upside down. Got both my pistols out. I'm gonna... No, I don't have both pistols out. I'm gonna take a shot with my sniper rifle.
Alright, make an
With my
attack roll.
flashlight. Alright. I didn't say I did, so I'm not gonna do that. Should I? That's probably not gonna bode well, but maybe I'm lucky. I don't
You're
think a
not
14
lucky,
hits,
Maribelle.
does it?
No, 14 ting, glances off the armor.
Alright.
As you hear this, because you're literally in a sealed dome room, you hear,
Ow.
and the thing kind of looks back down toward the one in front of it.
Alright. I don't exactly have a bonus action I can use for simplicity's sake. And I don't have 2 attack actions in this personality, so I can't switch to my pistols to do an offhanded shot, because it's technically a two-handed weapon.
I mean, you could drop your sniper rifle and switch to a pistol. But it would fall 15 feet.
Ooh,
Well,
let's not
no.
do that.
Well, no, it would just hang from her because she's got a strap.
True, yeah. Because we did that because it was like a shoulder, kind of like this. You pull it over.
Yeah.
If you want, it might be difficult to. You won't be able to reload. You can reload as a bonus action if you want instead.
Yeah.
If you want to save using the pistols. So
She'll swing it over her back and take an offhand shot with one of her pistols.
All right. Seth's on. You're on deck, by the way, Seth.
Yeah.
All right, so make an attack roll. See if you hit.
That's with a 27 natural. I think that hits.
Yes. You do no damage.
With a natural 20?
Nope. Because your weapon's not magical. And they are immune to non-magical damage.
Maribelle's just like, well, shit, I'm useless.
Praise the simple and this very simple enchantment.
Yeah,
You
Maribelle's
watch
like,
the missile hit, and just kind of the bullet just seems to go.
He just dies on impact. Drop.
yeah, Maribelle's like, and I wanted to enchant this with cold damage. Fucking brilliant.
You know, cold damage might have actually been very useful at this point.
Thanks, Aaronborn.
Upside down. Thanks.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
So Seth, what are you gonna do? You see this bullet does nothing.
He's gonna go move this way, and he's gonna.
Don't step in the lava.
No, he's just only moving a couple steps over. He's gonna take a sharpshooter shot at this thing since it doesn't see him, and still do sneak attack either way because Aaronborn's right there, so it doesn't matter.
So roll with advantage, and you're using a hand crossbow.
He's using his longbow because he has one.
All right, so use your longbow. Is your longbow enchanted?
No, it's just a normal.
Okay. Good to know.
And yeah, I would have said this needs magic to hurt.
So that is a 23 to hit.
23. Arrow.
With the mask.
Ding.
So
It hits,
really?
but doesn't do any damage.
So it does have to be an enchanted weapon.
It does have to be some sort of magical effect, or something different.
Yeah, Maribelle straight up said, magic or bust.
Which,
Well, if
technically
I'd known
speaking,
that-
I mean,
Killing me.
sorry.
Yeah, if I'd known that, I would have done a sword attack or something.
What's the sword attack?
Because
Oh, you can still do it.
If you want, I will let you retcon that because you would have known that.
I would have to re-roll because that was a -5 to that anyway. But I didn't
Yeah.
add
If
it.
you want to get closer, you're gonna take 5 damage from fire from getting within 5 feet of it.
It's like a sauna up here, Seth.
You can see the ground
Yeah,
almost
screw it.
glassing
I'll
over
take
near
the
him.
5 damage because he can only do physical damage at that point.
Yeah.
So
So you take the 5 damage, make your attack roll with your sword.
we'll try it again.
Oh,
Is this still
I'm
with
gonna climb on
technically
the inside.
advantage or no?
Ah,
Yes.
Fun.
I know what I'm gonna do. I don't
Oh,
completely
I
suck.
math on-
Flying on the inside.
Okay, that's a
right.
22.
That hits.
Thank God.
And it's actually going to do damage because your sword is magical.
Yay! That is plus the sneaks attacks. Hold on. I gotta roll those. Okay.
I just realized something. I really wish I had thought about as far as all the things Garthag could have given Aaron before he left. Oh,
33?
crap.
Yeah.
Jesus. Jesus!
So
Yay, buddy.
Yeah, Lucky only has an enchanted sword too, so that's gonna be interesting. This is gonna be an interesting fight.
I mean, he's got his cards, technically.
Technically, well, true. I could have him throw cards at that one over there.
Just don't
Yeah.
throw it in the lava.
Yeah.
That would be a bad roll. Is what would happen with that.
So, it's Lucky's turn unless Seth wants to back off.
No, he only has 5 feet of movement left anyways, and with a technical sidestep, but. So
Yeah.
he's just
Alright, so
there.
Lucky.
Lucky's just. He's just gonna throw 2 cards, I guess. Where's my cards? They're over here.
Are you throwing them directly at someone or at an area?
I'm gonna do an area effect on this one. Number 2 across
Okay.
the lava.
Alright, make an attack roll, see if you hit him.
Yay!
This is the first time Maribelle's ever seen Lucky use a card.
No, he
She's seen
used it.
Unlucky use cards,
Well, no,
but
he used it during the dogs thing.
Mhm.
And then just for the hell of it, I'm gonna draw my second card. But then I'm gonna.
10 of diamonds.
Oh yeah.
And a
I have to
four
pull
of
up my
spades.
card slinger sheet because it's been a while.
Yeah.
What is card slinging?
Yeah. Where's Lucky sheet? That's sense.
It's Aaron was first time saying it.
That is true.
Yeah.
So one is a dirty 20, the other one's an 18.
18 misses.
Damn.
Just actually kind of
So
sidesteps
second
into one
roll
card.
would have been 4. So I guess whatever the 10 of diamonds does, 'cause I have no idea.
Yeah.
Which the only
Alright.
downside is he's also risking using a fire enchantment doing this. Anyway,
Well, you know.
what's the worst that could happen? You heal them?
I think
probably.
Diamond was,
What is
I think
the-
Diamond
what
was
is the
acid.
He has a chance of using cold though. Diamonds is acid, yes.
Oh!
Nice. So, alright. He's gonna make a dexterity saving throw. That's 11.
Yeah, that's yeah.
So card slinger. So he gets hit by acid. That's 10. So this is a does 1d10 charisma damage plus 2.
Yeah, so that is. You said plus 2? Yeah, so 12. Technically, kind of shitty roll on that. But
And it's acid, so it is poisoned until the end of its next turn, but it's immune to the poison condition
ah,
because it's a construct. So how much damage?
that's only 12.
Okay, that's not bad.
It's not
It's
bad.
not great, but it's.
It's doing full damage.
Yeah.
Like, it's like an all or nothing for these things. They don't have resistances. They're just
Except
immune to
to
non-magic.
poison, apparently.
Except poison and more than likely fire and
And
you know.
normal damage.
Well, you gotta think, these things are constructs. You can't poison a
Yeah.
robot.
I poisoned a Rubit! Sirris' turn.
Alright, just be clear. Neither of these guys have actually taken...
No.
Like, neither of them have taken their turn yet.
No, no.
Assassin.
Yep, I am gonna try assassinating that bitch.
Alright.
Ooh, which die do I use?
You just
know
roll, I assume?
Yes.
So you stay at a distance. And it's power, so it's magic. Because...
That is correct.
Remember, it's a +1 weapon.
I just realized Rinn doesn't have any magical weapons, so she.
Alright.
I
So,
have a +1 quarterstaff.
Does that count as a magical weapon?
does.
I literally, that's all I've got.
You're going to
I roll assassinates with advantage, don't
Correct.
I? Okay.
That's when we all tell Rinn, you stay behind
And you
Grail
crit
and
on
not move.
And
That is a natural 20.
and I was gonna
Alright,
say
that's
even
a
if
crit.
Oh!
and I was gonna
In
say
an
even if-
assassinate, that's already a crit.
So it's a
Uh-huh.
double crit.
Oh
Okay,
lord.
so... Well, no, it's
This
not...
is beautiful.
It's not a crit if it was not aware for you. It is not. It is aware of you. So
Valid.
it's still crit. So you're gonna do a fuck ton of damage because it's also sneak attack.
Well,
Which D8 do I use for this?
And your charisma modifier is a
The
+4.
pretty one.
It is +3 right now.
Okay. And what's your D6s? How many you have those?
2d6 currently.
So whatever you roll, let me know what you roll plus your charisma modifier, and I will add your crit to it.
Don't forget Rod of the Pact Keeper to
But I'm using a bow.
True.
Pack weapon bow, which is a +1 weapon anyways.
Which, to answer your question, yes, Fox, it is a magical weapon because that's what Erebor has, is a +1 short sword.
Yep.
He was chipping away.
Alright, 15 damage total.
Alright, so with your crit, that's 39 points of damage.
Holy.
Fluffy, I'm sad. I didn't get to keep that ice sword, did I?
Nope.
Mm.
This thing is now bloodied.
Oh, it's
You
not
watch,
just.
you watch as
Only
there's like
bloodied.
magma coming off this thing. It's barely keeping its form.
And Sirris is gonna end her action by moving over here so as to be farther away from that thing.
That's smart.
Farther away from everyone. Alright. It's Grail's turn. Grail is going to move here. His reach weapon.
Oh yeah.
He's going to swing an attack. First one's a natural 17, so with his modifier, that's definitely going to hit. Everyone might miss. Because that's a 16. That's a miss. So he does. Because he does nothing. His weapon's not magical either.
No, it's not.
Not anymore. Well, fuck.
Just shoot me. Just shoot me.
He's like,
Oh,
shit.
shit.
He's gonna stay by Rinn.
Like,
Just in
right.
So that was. Well, he would have gotten there anyways. So he's gonna stand there and kind of try to like stop them from moving, from getting too close.
No.
He's kind of forming a wall,
basically.
essentially. Because Sentinel feet.
Which, yeah, works in that idea, I guess.
And now, before Rinn,
It's their turn, of course it is.
this one goes. And
Oh, hi,
Clang,
friend.
clang.
just. 15, 20, 25.
Oh boy.
Gets to there. And you watch the helmet lifts up and there's this burst of fire.
Oh.
I need a dexterity saving throw from Erebor Seth. It's also hitting Comrade. There's this spout of flame spits out of it.
Lovely. That is not a good roll.
That I can't heal you.
I realize
I can.
Ooh, thank God.
Maribelle can.
I think I got a 7. You know what?
Good thing it's
Maribelle
plus
is now the
8.
healer of the party.
I'm going
Yep,
with this one.
his emphasis is fine.
That's still only a 13, by the way. It's a plus
Oh.
8 equal to 5.
Oh
13? That is a failure.
Damn.
25.
no!
25.
That's a success, so you're gonna take half damage.
Fuck.
There was multiple dice. I don't like that sound.
It's fire! What did you expect? It's fire!
Funny part is, Erebor's been hit with a
I feel
fireball.
bad because Seth has to be up close to in order to do anything. At this
Oh, why do
point.
I feel like that was directed at me?
I'm just
No,
so
no,
upset.
actually, Erebor has not been hit by a
I mean,
fireball,
I did
but
bring
by a kobold.
potions. Or Lucky has a bunch
Okay.
of potions he could use.
Right, I hit Lucky with that.
Hashtag ask.
I also
Be
have
inspired.
And
potions.
Lucky
What?
technically has a chance of drawing 2 healer cards.
Yeah.
So that is 52 points of fire damage.
Oh!
What?
Half 26 for Ambor.
Okay, well, yeah, Seth just
Mother!
immediately goes down.
You're down?
Well, yeah, he only has 40 health.
Ah!
Ow.
That was a lot
And-
of damage. Holy shit.
Yeah, that is their one trump card that they might not get back this entire goddamn fight.
So good. It's a roll
However-
back.
The Upper Guardian heals for 52.
Oh,
Oh.
no.
Because of fire.
Dang it.
If I
God.
He's no
do
longer
draw a
Dang it.
fire card, by the way, I'm gonna have Lucky throw it in a random direction after seeing that.
You watch as the flame hits down Seth, and you watch as the fire kind of like hardens back the metal that the thing was basically spewing out.
Well, that sucks. I'm good. Jeez.
I hate everything.
It would have taken most of his health even if he had saved, just to be fair.
Yeah.
Because he was already down to 35.
Rinn, it's your turn.
Wait, it's my turn now. So I get to cry with my free action.
Jay will reach through the internet and give a hug with a free action.
Okay.
I guess
okay.
technically she could ask Lucky for the potions. And
I have
Well,
a
it does have a
potion
supreme
on me.
potion if we need it.
that is
Yeah. He's got a potion, I've got a potion. It's not that I don't have ability to heal, it's that I don't think I have the movement to get over there.
and still feed it to somebody.
Yeah.
Technically, Airborne can also heal.
Yeah.
There are other healers in the party, so that's somewhat of a comfort.
Most
I
I can
literally just suck.
most I can do. I realize the most I can do is 1d6 necrotic, so I'm probably gonna focus on healing people.
So, out of character, to be clear, if I were to take an attack action with my first one, I could use my second action to heal, correct?
No.
Fuck. Okay, never mind that. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Hill's like going, why don't I have chill touch?
You see, you should have switched it out. You thought about it at one point.
I can only do that. I can only do that when I level.
Damn. Of course, you know, because
You want a fun fact? Garthag has chill touch.
good to know.
Hell, everyone
one
in
that's
the
not
Maribelle's
here?
family except her has chill touch.
Exactly. You guys want to know something else funny?
Mm.
Garthag has 3 enchanted weapons.
Yeah, you could have just handed off.
Yeah.
You want to know something else funny?
No.
Garthag's not a divine wizard.
Everything sucks.
I
Yes, full
imagine
use
like
of all of
Rinn
his
like
magic.
Garthag, why are you not here?
Over the earring, that's probably all here Garthag hears. Be like,
That's
if
her
we
entire
die, this
turn,
is your
like,
fault.
she's yelling at Garthag right now.
She's frustrated beyond belief because she literally has nothing but a stick that can hurt these things.
Throw the stick, just watch out for the lava.
No, I'm not. I don't have good aim.
If you stay by Lucky, he might do something next turn.
Are you gonna
Maybe.
chance a spell to drop water on them?
I have create, and destroy water. The problem is, it is magic.
Yeah,
And
you have a chance of it fizzling. But if it does work, you'll leave these guys sizzling.
look,
You know what? Let me tell
Fuck it, where's my tree fort? I'm moving there now. Goodbye, humanity.
Yep.
I'm a witch, deal with it.
I'm trying.
My tree fort is
so
impregnable.
hard.
I just face palmed with dice.
Was there
Well-
a reason you moved me forward, Fluffy? I was just asking.
You were like
Right.
literally in between 4 squares.
Oh, I thought it was standing like right there.
Okay.
Like
I'm
you
moving
wanted
right.
to play 4 square.
I can barely see the squares. I have to like zoom in to see them.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate part with this map.
With
I
the
corrected
lava.
with other maps.
That's right, you could technically set it to where it does grid snapping.
Yeah, but that involves also setting the grid.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
5, 10.
I
15,
corrected
20.
it after this one. So
It's okay.
I could get to that guy, but do I really want to do that?
You don't want to hug them. You just want to get into a tactical position to heal your friends, right?
I literally only have healing potions, and I only have 2 of them.
When in doubt, YOLO. Roll that D100 and see what happens.
I mean, Grail, since he can't do anything without using his magic, he's probably going to try to go get Seth up.
That's smart.
Makes sense.
Because Seth was actually doing damage.
Even though he gained almost twice as much back, but he still did damage.
Let's see. Risk number 1 or risk number 2 or risk number 3. I am literally staring down the barrel of 3 guns.
5, 10, 15,
Just laugh at him as you tell him to
20.
pull the trigger. 9 times out of
You don't like it.
3 times out of
You can't
3
even
times
quite
out
get
of
up
10,
to me.
no bullet will go off.
5, 10, 15, 20,
I can't get to
25.
Seth, but I can get to the guardian guy in front of Grail. And hit him with my stick. Or
Hand grill your stick.
You know,
Or- I
Start moving that way.
have a deck.
That's up to you.
Do you want to build a snowman?
So your choices
Way
are.
too hard. A possibility.
question.
Your choices are that thing. Invoke Rafiki.
I have Invoke Rafiki, risk using my own magic, which is always a possibility because Rinn's frustrated, or drawing a card from the deck. I have no good options.
Out of
If you want,
character.
you can always leave it up to the dice. If you don't want to, if you can't
Out of
decide.
character. If she invokes Rafiki, and I
can't
do the
decide whether you should live or die.
if she invokes Rafiki, can I do the thing? Out of character.
Sure.
Do the thing. Okay.
I
okay with
I get to Invoke Rafiki now!
revoke previous statement.
This is.
Throw water at him. Throw a water ball or draw a card. Your choice.
Throw water ball.
Water balloons.
You know what's funny? Water balloons would technically do more damage than we're dealing right now.
Hold
Speak for
on,
yourself.
I'm looking at things.
I imagine if I threw a canteen at him, I might do 1 point of damage.
I mean, maybe.
Oh.
To redeem itself.
Oh.
How about
Uh-oh.
you, my good sir? Would you like to try and redeem yourself? Hell no, you don't.
The downside to
What?
based characters is they tend to be squishy until they're like level 10, 11, 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do a lot of damage.
Oh yeah.
So I'm just gonna.
Like 33 points. Jesus
Alright.
Christ.
Dice. You are going to tell me which one of you is prepared for combat.
Guys, my
Hi.
D20s are redeeming themselves.
I am.
Versatile.
Hey,
I mean, that was a good number, but it was.
Okay, so here's what we're doing because this is stupid. We're going to risk my magic. I am doing 2 things. Number 1, I am casting a healing word on Seth.
Okay.
Alright. So roll the defa. Half of what you roll.
what are we praying for here?
Half what your
Yeah.
total is.
Oof.
What are we praying for here?
Any number.
Four.
Yeah, healing word. Just
Plus your
1d4
charisma
plus spell
modifier.
casting. Yeah.
Okay,
No,
so you
it's
two are gonna be my
plus my
combat die.
wisdom because it's a cleric spell.
Oh yeah, you can use your wisdom or your charisma because it's
Wait,
no. Or
Can
you
I?
take it as, does you take it as a cleric spell? Or as your
A
luck spell?
cleric spell because it wasn't. I don't think it was an option
Yeah.
for warlock.
So yes, it'll be your wisdom modifier.
wait.
So
Is
not as good.
Is Rinn wise?
Not super wise, but she's wise.
Above average.
So the total is 7 So half
So
would
3
be
points.
three.
He's awake.
Yeah.
You kind of. You just see this thing looming. Has not the one that's right over top of you had glanced. It seems like it was just glancing away from you as you wake back up.
I'm burning.
Okay, and the
yeah.
second spell we're going to use is create destroy water.
Okay.
And here's how this works. Wait, what?
I want you, as you're casting a spell, just give me your. Is this a cleric or rock spell?
It's cleric.
Make me a wisdom check.
Everything sucks. Everything sucks.
You got this.
Don't
Take
have
a
the
breath, you got
guts.
this. You got this, Smart. It's okay.
Everything sucks.
Don't worry, you have enough faith in
That's a
yourself.
12. That's a 12.
That's a success.
Hallelujah.
The
Praise
DC
the Lord.
was pretty low for the first time, but increases every time you succeed.
Okay,
Oh.
good to know. So I am creating water 30 feet from me, which lands on the second guardian guy that just crossed the river. And it's a 30-foot cube, and I'm making it freaking rain.
Right. So, doesn't do any damage to them. However, you watch this one, the fire that's in it dims down. It no longer has its fire breath for the next turn.
Fan flipping tastic.
And because... Are you centering it here?
Fire.
What?
Are you centering it like right
Center
there
it right
on
there?
that one?
It has to be within 30 feet
That's
of
within 30
me.
feet. Yep.
So, yeah, and then it's a 30-foot cube.
So... There... 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, 30... 2... So basically, this right here has just solidified.
That's cool.
And this is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And so right here...
Does his buddy catch any of the rain?
Yeah, he does.
Cool.
So that's why he doesn't have his breath weapon for next
Oh,
turn.
that's right, okay.
So we at least made some more options as far as moving around, which is good.
I mean, you could always jump over the lava. It wasn't that hard of a jump.
Still.
But if
But
you
now
fuck
you
it
can
up-
play.
Unless you're not a strong creature.
Yeah.
Now you can play
That's
better.
basically
Most of
none
us.
of us.
So, this is all kind of solidified.
Staying out
Except
of
for-
that.
I said basically. Basically.
It's not like you solidified the whole lava,
Thank you.
because it is deep, but the surface is now solidified. You're not sure if it can hold their weight, but it should hold yours.
And I yell, get them quick! And I end my turn.
Another note, he also can't recharge his next turn. So,
Yay!
Erebord's gonna yell back over to Rinn. Bard, you are not?
this guardian is going to punch at Erebor with 2 slam
Well.
attacks. Because he still thinks everyone next to him is down, and not a threat anymore.
Homie, so what?
So, that is a... That's a 30 to hit.
Oh, what did it?
30.
Can't do shit to that.
Ow.
And a dirty 20.
What's Airborne's AC?
19.
Well, I'll show you what the damage the first one does, and that'll determine if I cutting words the second one.
Fair. That's fair. I'll give you that. That's fair.
That is 16 points of bludgeoning damage. And no
I'll go
extra
ahead.
fire damage, because he's been cold.
Oh, the
Yeah, I'll go ahead and cutting words the second one, so...
We'll see if you miss. You get to roll 2 or higher.
Risk
That's a -4, so yeah, that's a miss.
Yes, so the first one hits, and the second one looks like it's going to hit, and you kind of slide a bit. You're not sure why, Armbar, but there are misses.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a. You don't know why, but
shift.
everything around you just kind of glitches for a brief moment, and it just reality kind of shifts around you.
Oh,
That's how I'm playing my cunning bard power.
It's not your turn. You starting next to him, you would have taken fire damage.
Oh,
However,
thank God.
due to the rain, has nullified that ability completely.
Oh, thank God. 'Cause he only has 3 health, so he would have went right back down.
I'm delayed.
So that ability is gone. They don't have that aura anymore.
Thank God. As long as they stay in it.
Well,
No, the rain kind of.
It just
As long as they don't reheat themselves.
Fun fact.
I just had a realization.
Fun fact.
I thought Rinn was
Aaron?
trying to cry as a free action. Instead, they made the entire room cry.
That's actually fair. That's a fair point.
I like that one.
So, Airborne's at 29 health out of 76. But guess what? He really doesn't care. He's going to swing with the short sword again.
All right, make your attacks.
Hitting him and shooting fire at him to get off the ranger.
Uh-oh.
You're on the cord of my headset.
That's a 25.
Oh dear.
Yeah, that is a hit.
Alright, come here, dice. Oh, here we go. Let's take that one right there.
Change the music.
That is going to be max damage. Well, he's still marked, so that's a good thing.
Yep.
So let me see, 11 on the damage for the +1 short sword. Plus max on the hunter's mark. 17.
17 total?
Yes.
All right.
Alright. Then I still have shadow attack, correct?
Correct.
He swing, bada bada bada.
So first hit and strikes behind it.
Trying to do math, sorry, 23.
Ooh.
23 hits.
Oh,
They're basically walking plate armor, pretty much.
God.
Yeah.
I feel bad for them. Max damage. So that's 11 on the initial. Again.
Okay.
It's only 5 on the hunter's mark, so that's okay. So that's 16. But then
58.
I'll go with this one. It's fitting. It looks like fire. That's a 5.
So that's
21.
All
Then
right.
Final swing.
He's bloodied again.
I never said you could heal yourself.
He's still higher than he was before.
That's a number.
Natural 20?
I wish it's 19.
Alright, that still hits, because it's with your modifiers.
It's a 27.
Yeah.
I was really, really hoping it would. One more dice. Come on, you could have.
A little more.
Just be happy. Just be happy it's working.
Okay,
Yeah.
you know what? I'm not happy with my rolls.
No, nothing.
I
Why am I doing this on my
I just
phone?
rolled 3 straight 6s as far as for the damage.
Okay.
As far as on the actual weapon attack. Happy with that? Not at all.
So,
That's
You're
another
evoking
max 11.
You're evoking the power of Satan to send this thing back to hell.
And that's another max on the hunter's mark. Another 17.
so 17. Nice.
17, 21, 17, that's 34 plus 21. That is going to be a max of 55 damage that time. Oh yeah, you didn't piss off the wrong.
You've
Bam.
now brought it back below what it was before. Before it healed. So it's looking hurt again.
Woohoo!
Next one up, Maribelle.
Okay, do these things look like they have a reach? Probably.
I mean, they've
Oh,
only
okay.
attacked things within
Okay.
5 feet of them. They don't. Their arms aren't right. They might be able to reach you because they're about 10 or so feet tall.
Yeah, do they look like they have a reach of 10 feet?
They haven't attacked Grail, who's within 10 feet, but
That's fair.
Well, it also did a vomit attack, so...
Basically.
yeah, they can bomb up fire. So there's that.
How close would I? How high up would I be if I ran to like right here?
You'd still be about 15 feet. That's about the height. That caps off.
All right. If I fall 15 feet, does that require any roll to avoid fall damage, or am I good?
It's not really, because 15 feet. It's 10 feet after the initial 10-foot drop. So 20 foot is when you start taking damage. You might fall prone, so you can see if you fall
5,
prone.
10, 15, 20.
Would you call this finding
5,
Guardians
10, 15, 20. I'll go to here.
Are you dropping down?
Yeah.
Alright, make me an acrobatics check to see if you land prone. Or if you land on your feet. Superhero landing.
13.
Oh yeah, it's easy enough. It's not particularly that hard of a drop. So you have superhero landing next to Seth.
And I'm going. And I'm going
Superhero
to.
landing.
And I'll cure wounds at 3rd level.
Ooh, local currencies.
Many thanks.
Alright, so I need one of Chew, one of... Where the fuck are you? There you are. Chew, and... Where's your friend? Where's your friend? There it is. Okay. Don't throw the dice! Where the fuck am I? Get back here. Not the greatest, but better than shit. 6 plus 2 plus 2 plus 5. 15!
There you go. You're at 18 health.
Oh, I have a... Sweet.
Yep. You had 3, I believe, plus
Yeah.
15.
Thank God. I have something.
So Seth, you are conscious. It's been healed by Maribelle, and you're looking up and you see this thing currently looming over you still.
Yeah.
Pretty fucked up.
He's just...
I said he pissed off the wrong ranger.
He's gonna get...
Well, it's still my turn,
That's all your movement and your action.
Yeah.
It's still my turn to...
Yeah, bonus action?
Inspire Seth.
Alright,
Okay.
Seth, you are inspired. As you have your movement, get up.
Was that D8?
Yeah, it's a D8.
It's like, yeah, it's like, okay, time to get up and make this not... I'm just gonna stay here so it doesn't hurt you anymore.
Thank you. I would appreciate that.
I appreciate not dying.
Yeah.
Wait, do I have any idea how the cone for that thing is? Because I'm... Oh, fuck it.
It
If
was
wants to
15
vom
foot
on me.
length.
If it's gonna vom on me, it's gonna vom on me. I can't really avoid that.
It doesn't have the power at the moment.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
don't have it this time.
Does not have the ability to charge it.
I'll stay here.
Then it used it, so it'd have to see if it got it back anyway.
It
Yeah.
took as
They
much
both- they're both-
firepower out as possible.
Yeah, they're both gonna have to recharge, but they can't recharge after this turn, this round.
Yeah. I don't want to. I don't want to risk getting long arm Johnson, so I'll stay right here for now.
All right. So Seth, what you gonna do?
He's gonna get up and try to hit it again. That's what he's gonna do. 'cause
All right.
fuck
Make an
this
attack
thing.
roll.
Oh, that's not bad. Calculator, 'cause
You got the D8 if you need it, or you can
I
keep it
know,
for a
I
saving
don't-
throw.
I don't need it. No, 23.
Yep, that hits. So roll with sneak attack.
Squishy rocks. Yay.
Squishy.
So that is... That is a 26.
26 total? Jesus.
I did not read that properly. Oops.
Yep, that one's not looking so good.
5d6.
He's still looking decent compared to you guys, but by his normal standards, he is not looking great. Not at all.
No. One of you wants to be
He
my...
took a huge
I will
shot
be
with
right
that
back.
sword.
Well, that's all he can do is one attack, so that's his turn.
Alright, so Lucky's turn. It's funny, it goes Seth Lucky.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Makes things easier. It's a bonus action to hand stuff off to people, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Rinn, do you want to get up close and personal at all?
I mean, I'd love to help. I'm out of... I don't want to risk any more magic nonsense. I've done what I can unless I can smack it.
Okay. He's gonna draw his short sword and hand it to her, the one with radiant damage.
Alright.
Whoa!
It's glowing. It does an extra 1d6 radiant damage.
Okay.
It is a finesse weapon.
Oh, bless!
And then he's gonna draw 2 cards and try... Question, can he hit between them and technically hit them both, or does it only affect one if he does that?
It's not going to do the direct effect, but you can detonate it in an area. Like, you can draw and say, oh, it's a 10-foot radius. I'm going to make sure it doesn't hit my allies.
Okay.
You can draw and then throw.
Yeah, that's what...
So you can
'Cause
see your card, what the card is before.
I need to shuffle them, that would help.
Ooh!
Okay.
That means you draw another card. And the ace... You ignore resistance and immunities.
Oh, I drew a queen as well. That's the one downside to the cards. They stack
yeah.
on each other like that.
It didn't... Well, it increases the DC by 2.
Oh, that's good. And a 10 of... Okay, so those go together. And then we're second attack. Let's see what he gets. Get king. That is the one thing about card slingers is they have to draw so many cards. Okay.
So that's a 10 of clubs.
So let me see.
Clubs is lightning.
And spades is fire, so he's not going to use that one. He's just going to toss that one kind of aside, I guess.
Alright, so you toss that one. That's a...
Either way, he's only going to be able to make one attack because of that. Let's see what I roll. What was it with the queen? Look.
The queen increases the DC by 2.
Yeah, but it's not doing the effect, so that doesn't matter anyways.
Yeah. He's still gonna make a dexterity saving throw to see if it takes half damage from the area effect.
Where's my character?
Well, that's an 8.
Well, yeah, okay. At
And
least-
the other one, that's a 16.
is a 19, does it? Does 19 hit?
You don't have to roll to hit if you're hitting in the middle.
Oh, okay. Just double check.
What's the area effect for a 10?
For that one?
Because it looks like they've
Unable to
changed it on
take
the site.
reactions and bonus actions until the end of its next turn. Is what that
It looks like they removed the area effects from the cards in the site.
I see this. I noticed this, huh? That is interesting.
If you want to use that instead, that way you just hit directly on one.
Yeah, I'll use the roll that I used and just hit one of them then. Yeah, they're still editing this class, so every once in a while I see a change.
Maybe it's one of those things where they notice this is hurting the party too much. Let's adjust this.
That's probably what it was, in all honesty. But yeah, I guess I'll have it at
But then the
back,
king
one
says-
that's hurt.
A safe area effect and gains +2 in their next attack roll.
They probably haven't edited that. I would just say probably +2 would be the thing.
Yeah, so the +2 is nice. But yeah, so
What is that one? That one's a...
which one do you want to hit? You want to hit the
I'm
Guardian
gonna
one,
hit
the one
that's
that's
hurt at the moment.
the most? I mean, they're both hurt, but that one's the one that's closest to death.
Let's see, that was another 10, right?
So that's 10. So that's 8. That is, I
1d10.
believe, a D10.
Yeah.
1d10 plus your charisma modifier.
It's 2d10
Plus
because
2.
over 4th level on it. So that's 18. That's much better because I rolled a 10 on one of those.
So, yeah, it's your charisma modifier plus 2, because it's a 10.
Oh, charisma too. What is this?
So what's your charisma modifier?
So that'd be 21 total then.
Ooh! And he's
Right.
failed his dexterity saving throw, so he can't take reactions until the end of his next turn either.
Yeah.
Woo!
So how much
I
damage?
can run away.
We literally just forgot it as soon as I said it.
Technically, yeah, Maribelle could move away and not have to worry about it. Now.
What's the damage?
That was 21 damage.
Okay. Yeah, I said it, and then I completely forgot it 2 seconds later. I'm like, I pick up my paper, and I'm like, fuck, what's that damage?
I'm taking off the jacket. It's hot. I'm dying.
Not a problem.
Alright.
Alright. So,
So that's his turn.
that's his turn. You throw the one card out, kind of into fire. Nothing near it to even do damage to. Sirris' turn.
Alright, I'm gonna boop it.
Alright, make your attack roll.
Okay, which one of you is most prepared for
Or
combat?
it's your plus your charisma modifier plus 1, because it is a plus
I'm aware.
Aim straight for the snoot.
That is, that is a 19, which is within my crit range.
Oh, nice.
And I realize I have completely forgotten to do a thing. Can I bonus action Hexblade's Curse on the other one?
On the other one?
Yes.
Yes, you may.
Okay.
Oh god.
So,
So that happens, I'm gonna tag the Guardian 1. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 on the D8. 5. 10 on the sneak attack. So that's like a 17. Yep.
so that's 41 points of damage. How do you want to do this?
Piercing a core if it happens to have one.
You aim dead center, where you see the runes are on this thing's body, and this tiny little thread of a needle just kind of, and you guys see it hit. The arrow hit and just kind of vanished through into the body.
Huh.
One arm falls off. As the whole thing just collapses inwards onto itself, pretty much. It just kind of the chest kind of bends inwards, and the legs and the helmet kind of rolls. That one is dead.
Sweet. And we only have one left. Did Maribelle's token disappear?
Yes, it did. He deleted me.
Oh.
Whoops.
Whoopsie! Fixing.
Oh no, Saber!
Oh
No witnesses.
god. Oh, it's bright light.
Don't worry. It's gonna have to do it one more time. Everybody stop panicking. There we go.
Don't worry, it's fine. We're only gonna
There we
die. No.
So yeah, you killed one. That was their main advantage, was to be able to heal each other. And they couldn't do that. They can't do that. Not anymore. Grill's turn. Grill is... Huh.
Grill's just staring at it.
Does he run back and grab Rinn's magical stick?
I'm debating whether or not he's going to risk using some of his spell. He might. Might
pretty
risk
good
using a
at-
spell for this.
We're pretty good at booping him.
Yeah, but he's also does not want this thing going to a point where it can start breathing fire again.
Mm.
Or
'Cause he
swimming
can
in
use-
lava
He
to
does.
heal
He does
himself.
have magic weapon, which he can give himself a +1 weapon. Yeah, he's gonna do that. He's gonna cast magic weapon. See if he. Ow. Yeah, that's a natural 16. So, yeah, his weapon's now +1 weapon, and he's going to not do anything because that was his action.
Everything's fine.
But he can now do damage. And if
Yes.
this thing tries to move away from him, it's not gonna like what happens.
No.
So like he can now stare at it slightly more menacingly than he did last turn.
And you watch the weapon kind of glows. It's still faint, but it seems whatever spell he cast has taken effect on his weapon. So he's gonna risk not having magic anymore.
Yeah.
Alrighty, next one up would be the one that's still alive.
Yeah.
He's the one who rolled a 10 on his initiative.
Oh.
Everyone rolled a 7. They have -1 to initiative.
Oh, nice.
This is fun.
Wait, so that means I could try and trip them and they have a very low dex saving thing, I'm assuming.
Be careful, don't knock him in the lava.
Yeah.
20.
Shit.
Oh.
Shit.
It's gonna try to move to you, but
no! Said no!
technically he gets attacked there by Grail with a 10-foot reach.
Mhm.
I was like, what are you
That's a natural 2.
Oh.
No!
It said, I'm gonna keep going, bad boy.
And gets
Why did
right
I have
on
to
you.
establish myself as a threat?
Also, I have another question for you.
Okay.
Yes.
Sirris, I have another question for you.
6.
When did you become one with the
25.
wall?
Just like flat up against this wall, basically.
Okay.
I love
I
how
just-
my
So-
stream,
So what is it swinging
video
with?
is frozen.
It's fists.
It's because
No, I mean the rolls.
probably is.
26
I don't know. If it's... Yep.
Yeah.
and
it
25.
Yep.
What's Sirris' AC?
15.
I'm gonna do the damage then, because there ain't no way in hell I can save you from that.
Luckily, it still doesn't have the fire because it didn't. It's not smart enough to reignite itself,
Well, that's good to know.
or at least it doesn't care. One of the two. That is with its slam attack for first hit. That is 22 points of bludgeoning.
I'm gonna undamage some of that with my cutting
Okay.
words. So -3 to that.
So that would be 19. 19 for the first. Next one is a dirty 20 points of damage. So you
Oof.
take a total of 39.
Oof.
From boom, boom. It's like getting hit by battering rams.
Ow!
And you're basically being punched, and you almost sandwiched against the wall, and you kind of hear ribs cracking.
Oof.
That's
Ow.
not good.
It's pretty much like a boxing match when your opponent pins you into the corners just wailing on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it seems to have to be within 5 feet in order to hit somebody.
Good to know.
Step on her.
Well, it's
It's like,
closer now.
I only have so many spells. Kill it harder, please.
Rinn, it's your turn.
Hi.
Short sword at the close.
I'm like, good, I have a glowing stick now. That's sharper than my stick.
I mean, to be fair, it does 2d6 damage. So.
Yeah. Oh, hi, kitty.
You can move technically here if you want advantage. If you want
Yeah,
melee.
that's what I was going to do, so let's do that.
technically there. So you're right here.
Right there.
Perfect.
Stay.
I'll just turn
I
it around.
have terrible luck on making my piece fall over all the time.
There you go.
Okay.
So advantage.
Okay, so what modifiers am I using for this? Because I
it
never
could be-
fight melee.
It can be dexterity or strength, and I believe you're proficient, so it's proficiency bonus.
I will take dexterity and I add my proficiency.
Yep. So +3, and then whatever your dex is.
That's a 2, so
+5 to whatever you roll.
17.
Glances right across the armor. Does not take any damage.
Dang
It
it.
stops. Like it punches, and then you hit it, and its head turns.
Oh, hi, buddy!
And now, the end of the round has going back to Airborne, but you see now that it seems to start kind of reigniting.
Oh, that's a problem.
Oh. Lovely.
It's lost its aura and it's lost its extra fire damage on melee. Can now have a chance to recharge its fire breath.
It's fine. That's fine. It's fine.
You've severely crippled these things. They've gone us with that rain.
That's
It's
good.
fine.
That's good. I was really clever. I love it.
Look, I'm just glad it worked.
You said
And I'm hoping that it, like, doesn't paralyze me for the rest of the campaign.
A lot of evil creatures love to sip your tears. These do not.
Airborne.
You said it's back to Erebor? Erebor is
Yep.
going to recast Hunter's Mark on this one.
Oh yeah, you move it over as a bonus action,
Oh yeah.
and you're like, ah! Run!
He could have healed himself. He really could have.
Oh, friend.
But you know what?
I'm kind of
He
in the
needs to
mentality
take it
of
out.
Kill it now.
He's going to... Let's see. I'm debating what I want to do, because technically what I'm about to do will count as an attack action.
Correct.
What I was thinking about trying to do was
Question mark?
taking it down.
Kitty, kitty.
But at the same time...
You're trying to prone it, basically.
Yeah.
That would be one of your attack actions.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Technically it would be, but I only really get the shadow attack on the first attack.
Only on the first
you
attack?
make. It's the
Well-
first attack you make. You get a shadow
Yeah.
attack. So if you
Really?
grapple and knock him down, you can make your second attack a grapple, and then you can do your shadow attack.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's after
That's
an
fine.
attack
That's fine.
action.
Yeah.
Okay.
Question is,
So
do you
1,
think you
2.
can trip the suit of armor?
Well, the thing is, it has a -1 to initiative,
Yes.
meaning its dex sucks.
Yes, but it's also
Its
be
strength
athletics
does not.
as well.
No.
This is essentially it'd be your athletics versus its athletics to knock it down.
Garthag and
athletics
Baron are
versus
the
its
two that like to
athletics.
suplex things.
Fun fact: Erebor has a +7 to athletics.
Nice.
That thing probably has a +13 or something.
Hey.
He's just going to swing with the short sword. He does
All right.
well. Yeah. This time.
Huh.
That's a number. That's math. Work with me. 22.
22. That hits. Makes damage. This thing's barely taken anything so far.
Yeah, that's about to change.
You guys focused one down.
Rinn did try.
9 for the initial,
He gave the good old college try.
and that's another 4 for the Hunter's Mark, so 13. That.
All right.
Shadow
And
attack time.
You did cripple him, that was good.
Yeah.
And shadow attack. And math. 25.
That hits.
Wait. 26. Sorry.
That misses.
Nah.
You know what?
That still hits.
I By the way, fun fact: I've been forgetting to add the +1 to the hit.
And the damage.
I've only been doing the +1. I've still been doing to the damage because
Okay.
it's +5. I've been remembering
All
that.
right.
But I've been forgetting it to hit because it's a +8 to hit. But I've only been adding 7.
Oof. All right.
That's okay.
Well, you've been
I
hitting
missed
for most
it.
of your hits. I think you only missed one, but you missed it by a lot. So.
That wasn't me. I haven't missed.
You
Somebody-
will now.
That's a 7 to. You hit so hard. Exactly. So it's a 7 on the initial.
Okay. Here's mark. And
That's 5 on the hunter's mark, so that's 12.
Okay. And a D8.
8 from here. That one. And that's a 6, so that's going to be 16 total.
All right.
And then, you know what? What was the first total as far as the damage? Like the first swing?
The first hit you did?
Yeah, the first one.
13 total.
13 total, 16, so it's 29. Let's see if we can. That. I think I might top it. 'Cause that's a nat 20.
Nice.
Nice.
So that's. Alright, so max of.
I love how I say you're going to miss it. I'm like, yeah, you'll miss it. Bye. I'll miss you.
Right. So that's a max of 11 plus the hunter's mark, so that goes up to 17 automatic.
All right. So just give me what you roll plus your modifiers, and I'll add 17 to it.
And that's a 9. I want to use another d6 for the hunter's mark. I don't trust that dice at the moment.
So let me know what you roll on your hunter's mark.
Hunter's mark is a 4.
All right. So that's 30 total.
59 total this time. Hey, I'm okay with that.
Nice. Oh, and a kitty cat. All right. So, next one up is Maribelle.
How's everyone looking?
Hi. I'm the legend.
There's probably is the one that looks the most hurt right now. Maybe.
Also at
It's
18,
fine.
too.
These would. Okay. Seth has
So Seth-
has 2 HP over me. This is fine.
We're doing well. It's okay.
Who is this thing
sorry,
currently
guys.
staring at with the stink eye?
Currently, is looking between all 3 of the people that are surrounding and hitting it. It's like its vision. You're not sure which one it's going to go after, but it seems to have 2 attacks. So it can be like, both of you.
It slams both of his fists down. Hulk smash!
There are 3 little flies flying around it.
Yeah.
Though this one did the most damage so far.
Yeah.
Okay, but Sirris, Seth, between the 2 of you, high or low?
Low.
Let the dice
Oh.
decide.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. High or low? Who wants high?
Doesn't really matter. He's gonna run.
I'll take low.
anyways.
Okay, there we go. Alright! Maribelle's gonna look to Seth and be like... Oh wait, Sirris has...
She
Wait.
has lower health than he does.
Yeah.
Look and be like... You look okay. I'm gonna get the one in the corner.
Okay. Fair.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25...
Alright, so you kind of...
And I poke Sirris with my magic. I give Sirris the magic touch for
Roll for Kia.
3d8.
Another 3rd level spell slot.
Yep, delicious. It's fine. It's not like we're going to die or anything.
Nope. And it's totally.
So 5 plus 3 plus 1 plus 5 is 14 hit points restored.
Ooh, nice.
Excellent. My ribs! They're okay.
You still have a bonus action and 5 feet movement.
The one that's doing the most damage. Well, he's a lucky bastard and not missing at all, so I'll give it to Sir. No, wait, how many do I have left? Don't go throwing them around if I don't have them to give.
Seth's
I have a
deck.
Seth's already inspired. what do I do with my bonus action? I can't do anything. I mean, I can inspire someone, but... I use my bonus action to reload my sniper rifle. Why not?
Alright.
I'm not gonna use it, but I might as well use my action for something.
Alright, so you reload. Steph.
Right. Just gonna move like right here. So yeah, for that, make an attack.
With advantage.
That's a natural 20. I'll take it.
Hey!
15 and 20.
Nice.
I'll take it. So what? Oh god, let me figure out the total of that crit. Hold on.
5d6s, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Holy Mother of God.
So that's 30.
Nice.
What is your weapons damage?
It's a D10 plus 1
Oh,
plus 5 dex.
Show
Damn.
off.
That's,
So 46.
so that is 40. Yeah, 4 plus 16. So whatever you roll, and then I will add the 46 to it. Because I have calculator up for this. So let me know what you roll total.
Hold on.
Show off.
It
This is gonna hurt.
That is a 10 on the 10. We'll take
You can
that.
see Aaron just glancing around it. Show off. Fuck around. I'll do more damage next time.
24.
That is 70
24
points.
plus the 6. So that's 30 total.
Jeez.
Plus 6. That's 76 total. Woof! Jesus!
Yeah. He can hurt.
That's awesome.
That's his thing.
Bloodied.
Yeah.
You watch as the sword just kind of cuts this hole probably about like good half of a foot deep into this thing's lower section.
Yeah.
Alright.
Rinn is impressed.
Lucky.
Yeah. I'm doing my thing. Hold on.
Lucky's turn to draw the cards.
Yeah.
Ooh, a king, so plus 2. See, hit.
Eh, flip. Which I think one of those is fire, so you're probably not gonna get the
I
second
believe the one with the plus 2 is the fire, yep.
Yeah, of course it is. Of course, that would be the one.
So you kind of toss that one off.
Just roll
so,
my eyes or toss it to the side.
so your clubs, that's lightning damage, and it's a 1d6 plus charisma modifier, or 2d6 plus charisma modifier. If you hit.
16 plus 9, so I think that hits.
And it's a natural 20 for its save, so it doesn't get the effect. So,
Yeah, okay.
2d6 plus charisma modifier.
I like to think when you drew the fire one, you just threw it over your shoulder and it explodes and pyrotechnics behind you.
cool guys don't look at explosions.
So that's 11 damage.
Nice. It's not liking this.
I'm sure.
Okay.
Yeah, that.
Well, to be fair, we're not liking it either, so.
Yeah. And that's Lucky's turn.
Sirris,
Yes.
you are
Alright.
in melee with this thing.
Yeah, bonus action disengage to 5, 10, 8, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
I think I'm down there, right? And I'm gonna bip him. Let's see, that's...
Bip 'em, bop 'em, bap 'em.
I don't think a... Wait, wait. I don't think a 14 hits.
No.
Twist it.
Kind of bounces things off its armor.
Pop it. Pull
I
it.
did not inspire you, did I? Okay.
What bonus actions do I have?
Didn't you use your bonus action to disengage?
That is right. Yes. Yeah, that's me. That's it.
It's gonna move. Rail's gonna move here. And he's gonna attack
Yep.
with his plus 1 weapons. That's plus 8. That is a 21.
Hey!
Oh my god, you actually hit something.
Hey, look, Grill hits things, Rinn doesn't. That's the difference.
That's a number. That is 15 points damage.
Nice.
That is max damage.
Damn.
Roll a 10 on a d10.
Longsword.
This is about to
two-handed.
hurt y'all.
Plus 1 longsword, two-handed.
No, this is a glaive.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
He's got reach weapons.
This is not gonna go well.
That's his first strike. He's around second strike. That's a 16. Just glances off the armor. 8 plus 8. It's now its turn, and it's not happy.
Oh, I'm
No, can't imagine.
You don't
Being around-
Don't worry. All he needs to do is clap his hands. He'll be fine.
Turn toward you, Ambor, and it's
Mhm.
going to attempt to grapple you. Make an athletics or acrobatics.
Okay. Let's see. This is a call for one of my dice in dice jail. Let's see.
Let's shrink him down a little bit more
Let's go gold
to
one.
fit in the squares.
Oh, I'm so glad I wanted to pull. I pulled this one out of dice jail.
What'd you get?
That's a 24.
Just dodge out of the way. That's his first attack. Is going to attempt to grab once more. That sounds good.
No, the last time something tried to grab me multiple times.
That is a 26.
So no, it doesn't grab you at a time, but it is going to attempt to move. So you get an attack opportunity, Seth, and Grail as it gets to there.
No, he missed those ones, unfortunately.
So Grail technically attacks there. Fuck. No, that misses.
Your
Dang it.
inspiration
10,
wouldn't help
15.
you.
It was a natural one. It doesn't help.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So he gets an attack of opportunity.
Wait, who else gets an attack? Me?
No.
You.
Bop
Oh,
it. Twist
wow. Okay.
Pull it.
Bop
it.
Let's give it a boop. And a boop. Natural
Boop to the
20!
Yeah.
All right. Make your
Boop to the
roll
knee.
damage.
Boop to the
This is
kneecap.
plus.
Yep.
What's your dexterity modifier?
Oh, my dex is a plus
Right.
2.
Oh
so
my
this is
god,
going to
Rinn
be-
kills it.
14 plus whatever you roll, plus your dexterity modifier. So let me know what you roll. With your dexterity modifier as damage.
Okay, it's a d6, right? This is what I'm understanding?
2d6, technically.
2d6.
One's 1d6 radiant, 1d6 piercing, but there's no resistance to either. So
Okay, I have to
2d6.
find my d6s. Hold on.
2d6 plus dex. Dex
d6 and the d6.
is heading toward the lava, by the way.
Oh dear no.
That's a
I'm
roll.
sad.
No, it doesn't get as far back.
Yeah. Okay, so it's the d6s plus what again?
Dex.
So
So.
Plus
well,
dex. What's your
and
dex?
proficiency. And
Uh,
proficiency.
Not proficiency,
shoot.
not for damage.
Not for damage, yeah. So that's 8 from that roll.
8 plus 14 is 22, I believe.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yep.
I was thinking hit for some reason. Never mind.
I knew I was forgetting something with my attacks.
Still alive.
Oh, you're.
Proficiency. I've been forgetting that.
Surprise!
Make an attack opportunity, Rambor.
Yes, I am.
Please kill it. Please. Please kill it.
You messed with the wrong ranger.
Also, random curiosity that I'm kind of curious now. What does 17 have hit?
A 17 would not have hit.
Okay. So I realize I keep forgetting to add my proficiency to my attacks.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That one for damage.
I just do the total of whatever would be added
okay with
on
that.
the numbers.
That's a 10 for the initial, but he's marked. That's 16 total.
How do you want to do this? Hit 15 HP.
Yes!
As
You're
it
welcome.
goes by me. So, as it goes by me,
Mhm.
Aspire, Fluffy, flashback to Adventure League, and the grung that tried to run away from me.
Oh, jeez.
I see a weak point in its lower body as far as where Seth had damaged it.
Mhm.
And I'm just going to kind of a quick swing with the short sword and just take it off at the leg.
You hit the leg, breaking it at the knee, and it crumples down. And when it does, the body, the leg part gets pushed inwards and upwards, and the whole thing kind of crumples like a can as its weight crushes down on itself. As a note, what's your warlock level, Sirris?
4th right now. Wait, 3rd. 3rd level 1.
3rd, and you have +3 charisma modifier, right?
Yes.
You heal for 6 because that thing was Hexblade cursed.
Nice.
36! Whoa!
Could have gone a lot worse.
Oh, that could have been
Yeah.
worse. Thank you, Dice Jail. You rehabilitated my dice very well.
As this thing crumples apart, you notice there is light coming from inside of this one in particular.
Sirris?
Guess I'm gonna go poke it?
You kind of walk over and you see a similar rock with the similar ruins that Rinn had touched.
Maribelle's like, before you do that, everyone, make preparations to run like hell in case this thing activates immediately.
The door also kind of lifted at this point.
Okay.
Erenbor looks over. My poor rock.
Yeah, you see what happened to the upper half of the rock. The upper half of the rock is just gone.
Poor
Nice.
rock. It was a pretty
I was
rock. I nat 20 to
So-
find that rock.
So I'm
That's a
gonna try and-
nice rock.
That's a nice boulder. I like that boulder.
Maribelle's like, so are we going to try and let Sirris touch it here, or get somewhere that this...
Mm.
I imagine the entity is going to figure out when we turn this thing on.
Better idea. I toss like some sort of pouch thing over. How will we wait?
We don't want to take it back to...
How will we activate it outside?
The original plan was to take it far away from here in a safe environment with a sky skier on standby, activate it, and then get extracted immediately.
We can activate it in the mouth of the cave and then head straight for the sky skier that's waiting for us.
No, that would be a bad idea because the entity will check it out, search this cave, and figure out what we're up to.
I'm pretty sure it already knows what we're up to.
It knows we're activating artifacts, it doesn't know what they are.
that we're aware of.
The less clues, the better.
At this
We
point,
also do
this-
have the spiders at the beginning, so if we have to run, we do have to deal with those.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
well,
problem.
now
probably
reignited.
want to leave the cave first, so we don't have to run through those.
Yeah.
Nice.
Plus,
Easy
we're
enough.
all pretty tired, so it's best to not, have the entity throw its lackeys at us here.
So you're gonna do this kind of outside, you said?
Yeah.
Generally?
Yeah.
We'll figure out once we're out of the cave what we're gonna do.
We'll have somebody else other than Sirris touch the thing first.
Yeah, somebody's like holding it, I'm guessing. In the bag.
Spawn and drop.
Ooh, that's a pretty terrain.
I can't see it yet.
Oh god.
Ah!
Oh,
We face to the table.
so again, how deep is
I saw that on
The snow
stream.
is pretty
That was the fucking. That was
this?
hysterical.
It's not even loaded in for
I'm
me, which
still
is why I'm-
loading.
One second. What was that?
How deep is the snow?
It's like 8 feet.
It's a little less than 8 feet.
Oh, I see
Our
what's
heads are still
going on
poking
here.
above it.
This thing
Your
isn't sitting
characters-
properly on the
Your
table.
characters are falling
Okay.
through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah.
We're good here.
Yeah, we're just watching it. We're like, huh. The snow must actually be pretty good out here.
Just
Yeah,
jump.
we're actually not sitting on top of it at all.
For frame of reference,
Even that went through it.
It's about 5'9", because Erebor is supposed to be about 5'9".
I will do this. What if I do this?
There
How about now?
There we go.
Aha!
we go. But now Grail has
Yes.
climbed a tree.
Also, there's weird snowing animations surrounding.
Oh
my God.
I didn't even realize that. That's so cool.
It has actually started snowing at this point.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
I can see it. Oh, there it is. It's loading in on my screen now.
Oh.
That's awesome.
that's how it does it. Okay.
It's like, okay, so the sky skier away from here, but still within the range, so Victor
Yep.
can analyze the beam of light. and
Skyscraper
then-
would have to be pretty far north. Has to have a nice
Basically,
open area.
yeah, basically the idea is we pick an area, we have a tactical plan where the sky skier can basically swoop in immediately, grab us, and go.
All right.
Okay.
We'll say for the purposes of this tree is no longer the tree there, and this is now the north over here.
Okay.
Okay.
So you guys have moved a fair decent bit. There's still a decent bit because you don't want to be too close to the sky skier when this thing goes off.
Also, are we allowed to have a short rest?
If you guys want, it's up to you.
That takes an hour. We
Doesn't
can do
take
that
an
on the
hour.
sky
Yeah,
skier.
let's just poke the thing, not freeze to death, and then get the fuck out of Dodge.
Okay.
Yes, agreed.
I'm just mainly. I
We
got
don't know
one
if the
inspire
storm's
left.
gonna get worse in this time.
Fair.
No, I got 2 inspires left. Okay.
Alright.
Hand the thing to Sirris.
I don't know if she was whoever's holding it. If it was Maribelle, because she's got a satchel to keep it in an extra trainer space, she'd hold it. All right, here we go. Be ready, guys. You'll know
something
the
say my
signal.
name?
So you touch it, Sirris?
Sirris pokes the thing.
As soon as you touch it, very similar to when Rinn touched everyone, there's this pillar of light that just goes straight up beyond view. And it is a warm sensation, almost to the point of burning, but it's not painful.
Hmm.
Takes maybe about 30 seconds before this pillar of light and you are able to be moved. While the light is going, you hear
Oh.
That's not good.
Called it.
Time to leave.
still
Time to leave.
unable to move. He's currently stuck at this moment.
Dang it. We can't pick her up.
You can try to move her, but it's not easy. There's like she's like stuck to this pillar of light currently.
Erebor is going to wrap his arms around her and attempt to pick her up and move her.
Oh.
Make an athletics check with disadvantage.
Oh, man.
We have company.
And we have cultists. Excellent.
Lovely.
Oh,
I'm
man.
a cultist.
Oh, what is that?
Oh,
Alright,
No!
oh,
No,
Oh.
not the dog! Not the dog!
So, Fluffy.
Hmm.
You want me to take the 26 or the 25?
25 or 26?
Which one do you want me to take?
That one just like
It's
tripped.
disadvantage, so it's 26.
25.
I don't like
25.
any of
25,
this.
sorry.
This is bad.
This is why I
DC
suggested
is
a short
too high
rest.
for that.
Ooh.
We're going
you
to
couldn't
leave.
tell me that beforehand?
I
No.
don't want to give you a shot.
We
There
have
was
to-
a chance.
We have to
I
wait
would've had a
until
nat
Sirris
20.
can go. We can't just leave her.
I would've had to
Then
have
we
that.
fight. They come, they eat, they leave. This is what we're doing.
As you guys see these figures approach, you see one hooded figure with like the stitchings marked into that symbol into its cloth. You see these things, they're like getting ready to pounce, and the champion kind of holds his arm up. Looks different than before. The metal of his armor seems to almost be bending in a way that it shouldn't.
Great.
Wait a minute.
And he goes, well, interesting.
Came back to get your ass kicked again?
Please don't.
That's my boy.
When
That's
Aaron
saying that with a very confident
Yeah.
by the way, 'cause he's an
Yeah.
when as soon as Aaron hears Seth say that, he immediately casts Cure Wounds
Shut up.
on himself at second level.
Yeah,
At second level.
Here's a real question. Would we have healed a little bit before we did this? Because there's
didn't.
plenty of time to
Okay.
cast heal on self.
If you wanted to cast Cure Wounds to use it, you did not take a short rest. I will have allowed heal. But only through
Lucky didn't take
spells
any
and potions.
damage, so he's good.
So
I haven't
2d8.
taken any damage, so it's good.
I'm down to
I think
29
we're
out of
good,
76.
I'm at a healthy level.
As you guys,
We're all
die.
standing in front of you. It's fine. There is a wall.
That's a 15 added to my 29.
he goes, oh, I'm not here to fight. As much fun as that would be to eliminate you here and now. I honestly came here to give a bit of a gift.
I don't think we want anything from you after the last time.
I'm just keeping quiet and observing. If there's any
This one-
check I can make for observation.
This one actually starts moving upwards towards you. Doesn't say anything. He has a hood up and he's got like a cowl, so you can't really see any features.
Is there
I've
anything I
still
can...
got Lucky's sword unless he wanted it back
No,
immediately.
he would have let her hold on to it till they got back to base. Seth's just
Yeah.
watching
Anything-
them closely at the moment.
Yeah, is there a check I can make? Like insight, investigation, perception?
Depends on what you're trying to do.
Determine what they're doing and what's going on here.
They're
That'd be
surrounding
insight.
us at the moment.
And these
This
things are
is
currently...
uncomfortable.
They're not aggressively attacking because they seem to be taking orders from him.
I am still uncomfortable.
Dirty 20 for insight.
He seems to be telling the truth. He doesn't seem to be here to attack.
But I'm also trying to figure out what that thing with the hood is. What its purpose
Yeah.
is. Because it's clearly not good for us.
Can't tell. You can't see any facial features of it.
Aaronbor's
I'm
ready
guessing-
to bow and an arrow. Ready.
Is the pillar also done yet? Where the sky skier can come in?
At this point, the pillar has ended, and Sirris, you kind of come back to yourself, and you look and you see you found friends.
Hmm. Oh, lovely.
Over the earring. We're surrounded. Extraction immediately.
Skyscraper is landing to north, and one of the hood goes.
What?
It approaches closer. Do you want to stop it, or is it?
What can we do? Like, is the
I've
sky
got
skier
a
gonna come?
sword
I
in
would-
front of me.
I would
You just say stop.
I would,
With an arrow drawn and, you know, it's...
I would
I
say
have the
Seth
bow
probably
drawn.
kinda stepped in front of Rinn a bit.
So you step in front of Rinn, kind of like, stop.
Yeah.
And Aaronbor has an arrow trained on it.
Yeah.
His hands are up, and he kind of skirts around. Doesn't seem to be interested in Rinn at all.
Oh.
Also, is there anywhere we can run? Like, the sky skier is north of us, so we have to go north? Or is it coming
This is
to
north.
us?
It has to land in a more open area. It won't fit here. 'Cause of the
Yeah,
forest.
that's why I was wanting us to be in. That was part of Maribelle's idea plan to be
Yeah,
in.
it's landed, but you were out of range for it to not be completely nullified.
I guess over the earring, Maribelle's like, we should just run.
Running isn't currently an option until we can all get out safely.
I was looking at the individual with the hood seems to be focused on Sirris at the moment.
I put the mom arm out.
Maribelle.
I just like imagine Lucky on one side, Rinn on the other, our arms in front of her.
Yep.
Maribelle's,
You both like this?
yeah, and Maribelle's reaching out to Sirris like, okay, shall we leave? This clearly isn't.
Or for once, we can actually get information out of our enemies.
Or they can hex you and leave you with a serious curse.
I'm not one of the cursing types. Little girl.
Well, Sirris is just gonna look to the hood one time. So what the hell do you want?
Before I continue, what is your name, little white man? He's looking at you, Lucky.
Lucky?
Yeah, he's looking at Lucky.
Yeah, that's what he says. He's not gonna give his
Wait a
name, he's
minute.
gonna just give his nickname.
Nicknames for the win.
Wait a minute.
How is after being cut from her god?
Wait, what?
How is Aurora after being cut away from her?
Just kind of stays silent.
And he kind of draws up back. I want an intelligence history check from Lucky as he starts revealing who he is.
Oh, lovely.
Oh man. Oh man.
Oh,
Roll high, man.
that's... so, 19?
Ooh.
You do recognize him from stories you've been told. From Reggie. You see a man of short gray hair, pair of spectacles that kind of rest along the nose, older gentleman, brown eyes. Sirris, you also, like I said, you recognize him.
You devious bastard. Love it.
Bryce
Uh-oh.
Engelbert.
This doesn't sound good.
I shrink him down a bit.
He's a massive man. He's
I guess
over 8 feet tall.
I guess I share this with Victoria via picture mental link thing.
So, Lucky, you've heard stories about this man who tortured your mother.
Mhm.
Wait, that was his name?
Bryce Engelbert. Yep.
Huh.
Am I getting
What?
PO'd vibes
Didn't
off
they
of
kill
Lucky
him?
right now?
Hold on a minute. Yeah, he's kind of pissed off at the moment. He's just staring
Yep.
this guy down.
I take it
If
you
I-
don't enjoy me.
Nope.
How close are you to her? And he points to Sirris. Seem to be protective.
I don't think that's any of
Maribelle's
your
over the-
business.
Do you know
Maribel
what she
meant
is?
I know enough.
Oh dang.
Did you tell them all, daughter?
Whoa!
I don't remember if she told Lucky that part.
I don't think she knew that Lucky knew her father, about her father. You see this grin curl across. It's a warm grin, but yet it's still unsettling as you see the two fangs.
So Sirris just kind of like has, you know, the dark shadow, a shadow of pissed offness.
Mm-hmm.
Yup.
Yeah, she has that.
And you hear the champion from the side. We're so impressed about how happy Rinn was to see her family. We figured we'd reunite you as well.
Rinn shoots daggers at this guy.
Erebor still has an arrow trained on him.
He doesn't seem to care.
Yeah.
Erebor doesn't care if
We
he
need
cares or
to
not.
leave.
How far away is the sky skier from us in feet?
Probably about 50 or 60.
So yeah, here's the thing.
Mhm.
Sirris, no.
Both Sirris
No.
and Lucky are kind of like ready. To
So,
Makes a motion and these things crawl back to him. They don't seem to be aggressive at the moment.
fuck, how do I want to do this?
Seth's kinda
What is
watching
his
the
name
champion
here?
and the dog.
Don't!
Trap.
Then don't do it! Whatever you're
Here's the
thinking,
thing,
please
she's
don't.
fucking livid right now.
Yeah.
Maribelle can
Look,
say over the
A couple being angry together is not a good thing.
What was that, Maribel?
Mentally, Maribel's like, this is a trap, it isn't worth it, I can get us out of here. Just, it isn't worth it.
He doesn't seem to be trying to stop you. He's just kind of currently just standing there, arms crossed.
You have to convince two people who don't want
Yeah. We need to
Yeah.
go.
I can blink to one, I can blink out with at least one.
Okay, you have one whose mom was tortured by this man for years since she was a little girl.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have Sirris' dad as the other perspective.
Yeah.
Sirris is
Yeah.
harder to convince. I feel like I
Yeah.
could get through to Lucky.
Maybe.
Yeah, Maribel knows
As a
this isn't
current
worth it.
P... as a similar PO'd, like, would love to bring down the thing that's hurt her family as well, she gets it.
Yeah, and she's just like, we're in no condition to fight this right now. We can't compromise our mission.
You know what? I need to use you.
You
Oh,
are
no.
fairly weak at the moment.
Well, like I said, Lucky
Rinn's
hasn't taken any
going-
damage. He's like,
Rinn's
So
going to
I
grab
just did a
Lucky's
roll.
wrist.
Mhm.
Go ahead.
And I am assuming if I were to roll to not fucking charge this guy, I feel like a 4 wouldn't do that.
No.
Buddy!
no, and I
No,
rolled a
for-
3 for mine.
So,
Dang it, somebody grab one, somebody else grab the other!
You can certainly try.
Grail can grab
I-
one. I can grab the other.
yeah, if you do not stop her, she is going to switch over to the rapier, and she is going to charge this fuck.
So, Grail's going to attempt to grapple Sirris to prevent her from running.
Lucky's
'cause
like
he's-
shuffling his cards slowly. Just
So-
staring.
Those who do, if the two don't want to be grappled, this is going to be a contested grapple check from people.
Okay.
So Grail's got that's a number. That is not a
I'm
good
just gonna
number.
step
That.
in Lucky's way, actually.
Okay.
Nobody's trying to grab him. He's
stop.
not doing anything. He's just shuffling.
So,
his cards.
whatever the grapple
Nope,
for Sirris,
yep.
if it beats a 4, you're good.
That's a 15, so he does grappling and kind of holds you in place.
Rinn's gonna grab your wrists, Lucky.
Mm.
This is not the time, nor the place.
We move now.
We're all hurt. We can't take them right now. This is what they want. They want to get you upset. Be mad, channel it later.
The young one is right.
Fine, I'd rather
Move
not get
now.
scolded when I get back, anyways. But he is, as he says that, sends a mental image of him to his mother.
Yeah, that's gonna probably freak her the fuck out.
Yeah, I know.
A little bit.
But they need to know.
And Maribel's already sent all this to Victoria anyway.
Yeah, but Aurora and Reggie have seen him in person.
Yeah.
We're leaving now.
Yeah,
Oh, why, how come I can just imagine Grail just like picking Sirris up like up underneath his arm and just like, all right, let's go.
yeah,
At this point,
we
Sirris
double dash
reluctantly.
action, and hopefully those within 5 feet don't get attacked of opportunity.
Lucky
Rinn.
probably would turn to Sirris and try to coax her to come with them.
Well, as I was trying to say, she reluctantly recalls her rapier. Still dead silent, though.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to leave yet, do you, daughter?
Go fuck yourself.
I want you to make a wisdom saving throw.
No!
Is that a
Of course.
magic effect?
That is not a magic effect. That's a
God,
natural ability of vampires.
fucking. That is that's
No.
like 7.
No!
Is it a
You are
charm
charmed.
effect?
Yes.
Calm emotions.
You see Sirris kind of like start to kind of like nod to that and start kind of, and you cast calm emotion, which
And-
suppresses charm effects if she's willing. She's currently not. Make a saving throw for that.
Define willing in this case.
You are not willing because you want to be friends with this man. He's your everything.
Oh, yeah, no, that's
But
not something she's
all I'm
resisting.
doing is suppressing a charm or
Steps-
fear. That's not.
Steps between
Yes,
the two of
the
them.
calm emotions is calm emotions affects willing creatures without a saving throw. She is currently
Yeah,
charmed.
Can I say Lucky technically has his hand like on her shoulder or something? Grail still has her, doesn't he?
I will give you advantage on the saving, disadvantage on the saving throw with lucky.
Really?
Okay.
What's the saving throw for calm emotions?
it's a DC 16 saving throw.
What's the type?
Oh, charisma, which is fucked.
Disadvantage.
Aaron Ward's just going to step in between.
So at a
them.
nat 1,
Oh.
Yes!
So you fail, and the charm effect is suppressed.
Damn.
And like I said, and Aaron Ward just steps in between them. Leave her be.
I would not suggest stepping into family business.
It's time to go. Now.
Maribelle grabs
Lucky
Sirris
just
and
smirks
is
and
like,
says, she is my business.
Family as it may be.
hand
Don't
on Sirris, dimension
chomp.
door, straight to the sky skier.
We'll be seeing each other again, of course.
Oh, I count on it.
As you walk past Aaron, he just put his hand on your chest, and there's a strength behind that is unnatural.
Mhm.
I look forward to it. And he lets you go.
Oh.
Out of character, I was hoping so much that you said something about him attempting to charm me. I was so hoping you would.
Okay.
No,
okay,
he wants
okay.
Sirris.
Yeah, look,
Which is
something
why
that
I'm
happened
like, I'm
without a
getting
fight.
you out of here now. Strike 1 was getting her upset. Strike 2 was the charm. And that's all it takes.
See, Aspire understands why I wanted him to attempt it.
Half elves can't be charmed.
Correction. Magic can't put me to sleep. Advantage on saves versus charm.
And that.
And I have a +7 to wisdom. Saving throws.
Even
you
so. We're leaving.
You do leave. They don't stop you. They don't seem to
Good.
care.
We don't care about them either.
They seem to have gotten their message across.
Lucky's
Loud and clear. I'm guessing Lucky fills in people if they ask.
he probably
Yeah,
double
Maribelle would
checked
be
out
like-
with Sirris before he actually would say anything.
I'd be like,
He'd explain
okay.
what happened to his
so-
mom, but
Yeah,
for
that's.
Sirris's case, he would wait for her.
Yeah,
Well,
no,
almost
she
like,
would only ask
that's
about why
something
he was
Sirris-
PO.
Yeah. Yeah, that's something Sirris hasn't even told Lucky yet.
Mm.
Yeah. Lucky just now found out that the man who tortured his mother is also the father of the person that he gave a ring to.
Yeah,
That's fun.
fine.
that's gonna be even better when I talk to my parents. Okay then.
AKA
yes.
awkward.
You guys
It's
are on the
fine.
airship on your way back.
Okay.
It's going to take a couple hours, so you can have this discussion, fill them in of what that man did to Aurora.
Lovely.
So, we're gonna need some mind shielding protection from now on.
We already needed that anyways, but you know.
Because we have such easy access to the divines, right?
Right?
Yeah.
Not necessarily a divine requirement.
Right?
How long does calm emotions last?
No!
Concentration for 1 minute, but I can recast it if I notice they're looking weird.
Because this charm lasts 24 hours.
Oh gosh!
Can I try and dispel it, or is that not how it works?
I have a...
Fortunately, he doesn't have access to talk to her anymore, so she's still within normal when it does wear off. Though if he were to arrive in the next 24 hours, things could go weird.
So, as much as I hate to ask this, out of character, Sirris is still badly hurt, correct?
She has 36 out of 55, but this is fine.
How much would it take to knock her unconscious?
I mean, she's fine right now. She's not like
36
resisting
HP.
being away.
Okay.
As long as you don't meet him, you'll be fine. He's not chasing or following. You guys do make it back to the airship.
Out
And
of
you can't
character as
exactly
well,
telepathy us, so...
And see, out of character as well, you're kind of making it seem like you will by saying that.
It's fine.
Just letting you know,
Don't
that's how it's going to
leave
work.
the airship in the next 24 hours. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
As long as you don't leave in the next 24 hours, it'll go away, you'll be fine. Because they can't actually find the airship.
Yeah.
As long as it doesn't
Since
show,
we did
as
the
long as it
thing
doesn't show up
away from-
randomly inside.
I
of her.
imagine I have a couple parents waiting for me when we get
Oh
there.
yeah, you guys land and you see Victoria, Aurora, and Reggie. All there.
Yeah, Maribelle's gonna be like,
Lovely.
Maribelle's also gonna be like, vampire, charm, she needs to be checked out.
Walks over to you, Sirris, places her arm.
Oh, careful.
That's 22. So she does
Oh,
do
bless.
greater restoration, which removes the charm. However, I need a wisdom check from Rinn. Charisma check from Grail. That's Grail's good. And now wisdom.
Say a prayer, everybody. My wisdom is not great.
That's a 10 from Aura, which is just enough for first attempt to not lose her magic.
Ooh.
Oh, bless! Oh, bless! Oh, that's a natural 17. Plus a 5.
Alright.
Oh!
So no one's lost their magic yet. Yay! Now 15.
Do I have just because I may as well be honest and generous? Do I have to make a check for keeping my yin of my yin yang cycle?
I don't think you use it that round at all. You mainly just healed. Your
No,
magic comes from the
I was-
arcane.
Okay,
As a bard, your magic is arcane in nature.
yeah, I'm talking more about if I were to use my karmic ability or
Yes. If you had used your karmic ability, you would have had issues. Maybe, potentially.
unless I only use the negative aspect. Hopefully, maybe.
Yes. Because the negative aspect is not drawn from that same pool.
Yeah, that comes from the lower planes.
Yeah, which is not blocked off. Are you gonna fill them in? They're all looking at you guys.
Yeah,
Aurora
I'll fill
looks
them in.
visibly like Reggie's actually kind of got his hand on her shoulder at this point.
I'll
Lucky is staying
do
like
it.
right by Sirris, making sure she's okay.
I'll do it carefully and gently. Just explain what happened from start to finish.
Everything that I know, I say quickly, professionally, and to the point.
Do you guys tell them that man is Aurora, or that man is Sirris' father, or do you leave that part out?
I technically would leave that up to Sirris.
Yeah, that would be a probably a later conversation.
I am in recognition that this man is not good for Aurora. I'm also in recognition that Sirris has got problems and she needs to figure them out before we get, quote unquote, the adults involved.
You know, there is
Yeah.
one thing.
Yeah, Maribelle would say, the man claims to... That's not my position to say.
At
So
some
that's as far
point
as she
during
can
that
go.
conversation, Sirris will mutter something under her breath, going, "I can't believe that bastard's alive."
Make a stealth check, I guess, to see who hears it.
Well, out of 7, 8, 9, 13, 14?
All right.
Seth hears it.
Can we go by?
Pass.
Are we going by
Reggie
passive
hears it.
perception?
Yeah,
passive
I get the...
perceptions.
Erenborn hears
I
it
get the...
Look,
because Erenborn's got 17.
Reggie hears it with his 23.
Oh, I don't hear it.
lucky
I got it with my
Seth does.
15.
I have a passive of 12.
Reggie kind of looks over at you, Sirris, and goes, "Do you mean you know him?"
Okay, she's going to reach in her bag and pull out a wanted flyer. That looks tattered to fuck because it is old, very old.
Reggie takes it. So you've seen his face. Did he do something to you?
My mother.
He sees it, like, oh.
There's
There's a moment, and then there's like, you can see the connection, and he kind of glances over at Aurora.
The man claimed to be her father.
Yeah, Aurora. She's not. Doesn't look like she's like. Her anger doesn't seem like to have. What emotions doesn't seem to have gone toward Sirris, per se, but she definitely recognizes that aspect. However, she's also noticed that Sirris doesn't seem happy about it with her insight. So, you have no current problem with Aurora, as your previous actions and your current clear hatred of this man.
Out of
Has-
character. Out of character. This is our Telltale game. Aurora will remember that.
She rolled a 16 on her insight.
And even if Aurora seemed upset, Maribelle would just straight up say, we're gonna deal with him.
Well, it was also a case of she wasn't hiding the malice in her words towards him.
Yeah. It was more, I was just seeing it in her state of mind, if she would notice.
Fair enough.
But she does notice that you are not friends with this man who has tortured her. So she nods and goes, "You should all get some rest. You look like you've been through the ringer."
We just fought a couple of burning golems, lava golems, I don't know what they are. Artifacts successfully recovered, mission is overall successful, one more objective to deal with. I'm going to see Victor to continue this, fixing this. If you need me, you know where to find me. And she walks off.
And the shadow, you basically, the artifact, looks up and goes, "Well, that worked out in the end." Sirris,
Thankfully.
you see a second shadow Rinn with that same marking on the face and the runes that go around the circle around it.
So wait, she can see my shadow now?
Yep.
Hey, buddy! Welcome to my hell.
do you say anything seeing Rinn talk to something that you didn't know was there?
Just how many voices are we going to collect in our heads?
So
Hopefully,
Do you
just
say this
the
out
one.
loud? Do you say this out loud?
Yep.
Rinn goes, hopefully just the one.
But Erebor just walks by and places a hand on Sirris' shoulder. I asked myself that so many years ago. And just keeps walking.
you kind of, your gaze kind of watches as he walks by, and you see, as he walks by, you see your own shadow standing there. Same, that almost like an eye-like shape. Rinn, you see this too.
Rock on. I'm not alone anymore.
That's now the second artifact is bonded.
Okay, I just want to say...
Oh, and it went so much smoother than mine.
Look, I want to say I would laugh so hard if the two shadow figures just high-fived each other. I would die laughing.
I think there will be on the concept of the normal human high fives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the one that's looking at Sirris now looks over and sees that Rinn sees it.
Yeah.
Sees it, the other one goes, hello.
This is fine.
Sirris just
Please
trying to
don't
give
tell me
it
I
a
can
nod of
hear this
acknowledgement.
voice too.
Yep.
Please don't. I can hear this voice too.
Yep.
Great. Rinn goes, I take it back. I take it back. I take everything I said back. We're gonna have more than one voice in our head. I'm sorry.
I
Say it out loud.
At that point, Erebor just stops and just looks at him. He just walks away. He was about to say something about it, and he thought he was going crazy.
It starts. The one at Sirris' starts poking at Lucky, who's standing next to her. Lucky, you don't feel anything, but it's just like this. And his head
Oh, my
kind of
word.
cocks.
He doesn't notice, so he's just.
No, he's just kind of standing there like you see them both watch you, and you're like, what?
Nothing, dear.
Yes. So you guys
Oh,
can take a long
Rinn-
rest.
Rinn's actually gonna go run after Maribelle first.
Okay.
Okay.
Lucky is debating if he wants to talk to his parents now or wait.
Sirris is gonna head to the common room, get a one-legged sailor,
He's gonna find
I will
her.
be joining you with that in
slowly
like
consume
10
that.
minutes.
And yeah, Maribelle use hodgepodge to get to the lab as quickly as possible.
So you're not catching up with Maribelle anytime soon.
His doggo.
She can also use a hodgepodge.
Hodgepodge, follow that hodgepodge.
Hodgepodge, follow hodgepodge. Or you
Rinn's
could
quick.
Go for a second.
Hodgepodge. Hodgepodge, stop that hodgepodge.
After that hodgepodge.
In any case. In any case, Rinn is going after Maribelle very specifically.
Alright, see, for purposes of this, you do catch up to her.
Got a weird question.
Yes.
I pull out the piece of paper in my back pocket, and I show her the drawing.
What is the drawing that I see?
This is the angel thing I posted
It's
last week.
the... Yeah.
Oh!
Did you... You didn't leave this under my door, right?
She looks at that and is like, very good. Not my style.
Didn't think
Takes
so.
a picture of it. I can appreciate that though. I would assume, if I had to make an assumption, I would say Wolf Boy. Because he's the only one that would draw, other person who would draw you.
I don't...
There's no knowledge whether anybody has that talent, as far as I'm aware.
Everybody's just going off of assumptions.
Considering Seth is the one that keeps staring at Rinn.
No one else in the party has shown interest in drawing, and she doesn't know anything about Seth, so it's a safe assumption.
That is
Doesn't know
fair.
anything really about Erebor either.
Kitten!
Oh,
Yeah, Airborne hasn't shown that kind of interest in Rinn either.
He
Yeah.
hasn't really shown that interest in anyone. Because he usually works alone. But he's very protective of those he does
Alright,
work with.
she's just like, just show it to Seth, and if he has a brief look of, oh my god, how? Then you know he did it.
I just, sure, right. Puts it back in her pocket, thanks, and takes off running. She's gone.
Turnbro's still there, been following you this entire time.
Oh gosh. I forgot.
Hold him to not.
Whoops. That's awkward.
For the sake of this, we're gonna pretend this cat is Storm.
Oh,
Are you
I
back?
continue on to see Victor.
Did Seth go back to the common rooms?
Yeah, he went to go check on Storm.
Little kitty
So
kitty.
he's good.
So Storm is with you.
Little kitty kitty.
Yeah, he's probably sitting at the table, just kind of petting her. Lucky it was.
oh,
with Sirris.
Rinn.
Yeah, assume it's with Sirris.
Yeah.
Rinn would poke her head in to make sure her fam's okay and to let them know, hey, I'm alive, everything's fine.
You poke in and you see them sitting there and... Oh, I'm glad. Let's see, when you go off on these missions, it's worrying.
I know, don't worry, everything's totally fine.
Make a deception check.
With disadvantage to how she said it.
Yes, I'm going to
What?
disadvantage.
Dang it, Jay, why would you do this to me?
Okay,
That's,
see,
Because it makes for intrigue, damn it.
Everything's totally fine. The gods aren't going away. We're good here.
I'll
Well, I know about the
explain
gods.
after. I'll explain after you
What?
say it. You
So this is. my
say
life
everything.
now.
That's an 11.
Oh god, rip.
The lowest I rolled was a natural 11.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
They all kind
I
of...
am terrible at lying, apparently, to them.
Adele kind of goes,
No, you're just
No,
shaking as fuck right now.
you know, I can always tell when you're lying.
That is true. That's fair.
Yeah,
But I'm not
why do
gonna-
I feel like she just? Why do you feel like she'd be like, I'm lying to myself right now. Let me have this.
I'm not going to force you to say anything more if you don't want to.
I'd rather you guys live in this bliss of we're working on it and things are gonna work out just fine.
I'm sure they will. And after all, my sister's saving the world.
Trying to, yes.
Girls are standing behind.
You keep forgetting to tell him to stop following you.
I need to start doing that.
I think she just likes him. He's a comfortable presence, a familiar safety.
I mean, he
She's
is a
too
protector.
used to it. Yeah, she's too used to it, to be honest. She keeps forgetting that she actually has to tell him no.
Yeah, kitty kitty smile.
I know, right?
So you can join Sirris for a drink.
Yeah? Is Seth there?
Seth is at a different table, but he is there.
Yeah. Seth's currently got
Probably
Storm.
has Storm on the table. That's why he's at a different table.
Really strong drink.
One-legged sailor it is.
One sip, Rinn just goes, faceplant on the table.
What was the drink that was stronger
I'm
than
either
the ones?
going-
Oh yeah, the fallen dwarf. Got it.
I am either going to pass out and avoid this, or I am going to get some liquid courage and face it.
Make those drinking one-legged sailors make a Constitution saving throw.
Alright.
I
Because
love
it
the
is
concepts.
It is known to be very, very strong.
Looking
I'm
even.
guessing I won't get anything
Ooh.
from Victor tonight.
Victor's currently still working on what you guys had progressed that morning.
Or did you also say that what's his name was having an idea? Would he be there?
Well, he's not there.
Good.
Oh, kitty.
Rinn, get
An 8.
Rinn drinks maybe a quarter, and
Oh,
Yes, so remember the thing you said about liquid courage? Yeah,
Like I
not
said,
gonna
I was either going to pass out and avoid it, or
the tanker
I was
kind of lands on the ground and rolls, spills everywhere.
Whoops.
Face first. I guess I will take her to her room,
Please.
as she is unconscious.
kind of laughs to himself.
She's proven not to be able to hold her liquor here lately. By the way,
I
so
haven't
back-
ever been able to hold my liquor. What are you talking about?
Here's the thing. We're back at the base.
Yep.
You have a smart
Which
ass
means-
Goliath around again.
No.
Oh, yeah. You guys watch them enter and probably sit and watch her just go.
Why would you do this?
Garthag literally facepalms, shakes his head, and just mutters, "Why in the hell does she keep getting that drink? She can never take more than a couple sips of it."
No, everything is fine.
Wow. At this point,
Cheeky.
you hear. And whole this kind of echoes through the base.
That sounded normal.
In the lab, hodgepodge? What the hell? That wasn't us this time. Where did that come from?
That came from the surface.
Oh no, that guy.
It appears something has exploded near Bernadette's workshop.
Hodgepodge. She looks at Victor. Should we ask him to talk to him about... He seems weird and's got a bunch of weird stuff. I wonder if he's an inventor.
I mean, we had him kind of working on to see if he can help us. He maybe exploded something?
Should I go investigate in person?
If you want, otherwise it is getting kind of late. I'm probably going to wrap up here. Hi.
See,
I'm not going to sleep until my gun is enchanted, so I'll go investigate.
No kiki.
So you
Peekaboo.
Via the speed of Hodgepodge in fox form, so he can carry me easily. Then
even out of fox form, he can carry you easily.
I don't have to transform.
Summon to deadly mode.
You see currently, Julia is currently picking up a mess.
As usual.
You see Bernadette with the goggles up, and the goggles are just blackened, and you can see where the only clean part is where the goggles were.
Prestidigitation, Prestidigitation, kind of cleaning him up a little. What just happened up here?
Chris.
Progress?
Yes.
So you got an idea on how we can not lose divinity?
Oh, not progress on that. That's already done.
I'm listening. Tails wagging.
Well, I figured now that you guys are back, you guys probably want to rest, and then in the morning, I need all of you, especially Sirris. Especially Sirris.
I'm nosy as fuck. Tell me now, so I can sleep tonight.
Well, it looks both ways. He's built a wall, kind of around a wall or barrier, if you will, right? Around the plane.
Mm-hmm.
How do you break a wall?
that depends on how you are. You could either blow it up, you could ram it with something really strong, piercing. There's a lot of ways.
Yes. Cannon.
I like the way she just literally tails just start wagging even faster. She's actually making some of the snow underneath her shift, and she just holds up her index finger. I like the way you think.
Out of character,
Yeah.
when we heard the explosion, could we have pulled a hodgepodge aside? Hey, show me where that was.
Yeah, you see, there is a scorched mark out of a nearby building that's on the surface that was part of a workshop that is currently, you can see, being fixed and repaired.
So we're just sitting there watching this exchange happen. We're just watching it, just shaking our heads as far as that.
Because,
Bernard.
and
Do
not,
they even I don't even know if they technically see Maribelle since that's a
not
sense-
currently, because not where he is. He is off.
Yeah, I'm just sitting,
But you see the hodgepodge is fixing a mostly broken back wall.
Yeah, like I said, we're just sitting there watching it, and when we see what was blown up,
You all know it's
not.
burning.
It's one of those things. It's not hard to guess who it was. So we're just sitting there shaking our heads.
It was
at
his
him.
shop, or workshop, whatever you want to call it. He goes, and what do we have that's been effective the most against him?
Sirris.
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
So I've got two options here, and one of them is more frightening than the other. You're going to shoot Sirris's power, or you're going to shoot Sirris out of a cannon. Please tell me it's not the latter. Although that would be kind of cool to watch.
The latter would be suicidal.
I
Got
understand.
down. We had to use that as a plan B, but
I knew that was coming.
the energy.
Maribelle's laughing.
That is where I'm going with. I have a few kinks I was ironing out over something else, so that might need to be fixed back there. But what I did have built needs testing.
Waggy, 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 wag. Tails are actually up, wagging up high now.
So
Suddenly
come-
becomes Miles T. Prower.
I am going to sleep tonight. This is a first. I think.
Julia,
Oh, I still have.
tell the hodgepodges to make a thing so we can test a thing.
So, is there anything else you would like to help with? Because I was going to enchant one of my pistols with ice, and I didn't do it. We fought lava monsters. I'm kind of pissed at myself right now.
Feel free to do that. I got Julia. All right, Julia.
Can I at least? How long is the next test? Can I at least watch a moment of this?
Oh, we're not. I can't test it now. I need Sirris.
Oh, right. You're building to do the test. Okay. And over the earring, Sirris hears. Sirris. What was his name? Because I'm Bernadette.
Furnace.
So here's the
She
thing:
is
that earring is
drinking.
on the table right now.
Yeah.
Maybe in her sleep she hears it.
No, as in she literally took the thing out and put it on the table.
Oh.
Oh.
So you don't hear anything. But he did say in the morning. So
Yeah, Maribelle's just like, over the earring to everyone. Maribelle's like, Bernadette, awesome plan. Need Sirris tomorrow morning. We got shit to do. We're literally going to fire Sirris out of Sirris's power. And she did make that slip up. That's actually canon. At this wall around the
Speaking of cannons.
plane.
So
If
the
Rinn was
thing is
even
canon about
somewhat-
cannons.
But he just shakes his head and says, "She's drinking. I would leave her alone for now. We'll tell her in the morning."
If Rinn
This
was
is
even
fine.
slightly
This-
awake and her drunk state, she would have been like, please, no.
This,
you are.
I'm gone.
Like a
Okay.
Maribelle's just like,
There. This is what I
was on
wanted.
one of the couches and fell asleep, by the way.
Yeah.
it's like, this is science. I'm happy. We're literally going to fire Eldritch power out of a cannon to a wall. And Yes.
So,
And she also gets on the earring to the doctor and explains that, and it's like, was that your option 3, by the way?
the doctor goes, potentially. Still hasn't quite revealed itself, but perhaps the test tomorrow would clear it up and we'll find out.
Okay, good to know. I'm going to go enchant a pistol and pretend I don't have insomnia.
You make an Arcana check.
Me?
Yes.
Okay.
This is a process that will take a fair amount of time.
Oh, I'm rolling Arcana to enchant.
Yeah. If you want, you said you were chanting it.
Yeah, okay, I was just making sure the Arcana wasn't for another thing, because I don't... What elements do I have access to enchant with?
Yes.
I mean, what are the attack elements, so I can kind of...
Thunder, lightning, psychic, cold, acid, fire, radiant, necrotic, I believe.
I can't use force. Okay.
Oof.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna probably have to call that here then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if lightning damage would be a good choice. What would you recommend as Victor? Or anyone who knows?
I don't know.
Flip several coins.
One thing of note, Seth,
Mm-hmm.
as you entered in, you do see Baron bandaged to high hell and scorched a lot, just passed out on the couch.
I'm gonna have to ask him about that in the morning.
Alright, as for my Arcana, 21.
Okay, well.
Alright, you begin the process. It's going to take a while. Approximately... Let's see. With that... About 43 hours
Damn.
of constant work. You can break it off, but after 3 hours of work, this will be enchanted.
She might take a nap at some point, otherwise she'll coffee through it.
Okay. And we will call it there because that's a good break-off line, I think, anyways. It's actually
Yeah.
not on a cliffhanger, really.
Yay for poor life choices on my end.
And I'm not pass out drunk.
I am.
When isn't Rinn?
Oh no, she hasn't drunk in a while. This is actually.
I'm meaning when she drinks. When isn't she?
Oh
Just pass
yeah,
out
that's
every
true.
time, pretty much.
Every time. Every
Except for once.
flippin' time.
She's drinking once. It was only an ale, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time she's drank the one-legged sailor, she's gone after like a couple sips. She's full.
Every time she's had more
Like, to
than
be
one
fair,
ale
her
as
DC is
well.
a 17.
Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah, it's
not good.
it's a strong drink.
Look, see, even if you pass the con save, I think if you want to get up and walk around, you gotta pass several dexterity saving throws.
Oh no! Even if you succeed, it's called a one-legged sailor because you walk like a one-legged sailor.
Yeah. It's
Goodbye.
fine. Don't worry about it. Rinn's fine. She'll
Have to
face her fears in the
ask-
morning.
Look, I have to ask Seth about the picture. I must crawl. And
Yeah. There's a reason she was drinking to avoid it.
Well, I already gave her player knowledge of Seth does not remember to lock his room because he normally doesn't stay in there.
Yep.
So she has that option too.
so
Yeah.
Sirris.
And I have a little bit of time to decide whether for what enchantment I put on this thing.
Yep.
What element?
Yeah.
So
I would not recommend Radiant. I would not recommend that because they don't seem to be. It doesn't seem to be something that they're
Oh,
affected by.
Not to mention, I
Lucky
can't
she did give
actually-
you her sword, your sword back.
Thank you.
I can't actually enchant it with Radiant anyway, because
Oh,
while I
what's
can
wrong?
use Radiant, it would die.
Fair.
Not a, well, you don't know how Radiant would be affected when you're making it now, but anything that's made before has been fine.
It's just a matter of I would have to use my judgment to get the element out, unless I borrowed someone else's ability to channel divinity. Keyword, channel divinity.
Yeah, that's a problem.
With this, we will pick up whatever we do.
Yep. And I would like to thank, I know they're not here, but V and DCat for giving me bits.
Yay!
9,000
Yay for
V,
bits.
2 from DCat.
Those nerds.
Aspire, I saw you subbed.
Yee!
Dang it, that's what I
And,
meant to do. I meant to give some subs.
to T-Milks for the follow.
Woohoo!
Michi Lurk!
Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, so we'll pick up, I don't know, at least next Friday. At the very least.
Yeah.
That's 100% guaranteed. Whenever we do, it'll be with Bernad's test.
Yay.
Oh,
Yeah.
What could
jeez.
possibly go wrong?
So
I'm
many
getting a
things.
cannon.
I think Lucky's probably going to talk with Sirris about when do we want to tell my parents about this.
Yeah.
All of that's come up.
That's
I
how we're
think
gonna
it'd be
do
a-
it.
So that's probably
actually,
you
it
and
would-
I
it-
will have to talk about drag.
It's really
Yeah.
funny because it would make sense. His father was the bad one, and then the Sirris is like, "Hey, I'm the ladies' man. This works out better." See, it comes around.
Actually, the whole situation is irony at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Fluffy, I gotta send you some stuff.
It's a good thing you saved her from Charm, because if he had
That
gotten
was not
her,
going to go
Modified Memory is his favorite spell.
No!
I do
Yep.
remember that. That's
Yeah,
why-
Lockie is aware of that.
No, gods, no!
And he probably
So-
would have described that when he was talking
So,
about what happened.
question, Aspire. Do you,
Yeah.
do you feel, you feel like you haven't left Barovia?
I can't
thing.
contact my god. I am surrounded by vampires. Yeah.
Can cast 9th level spells,
Yeah.
which means he can modify any time of the creature's past.
Oh my gosh, no.
So he can completely rewrite her memory.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh.
And I think
Yeah.
the only way to restore it is greater restoration, isn't it?
Yep, which your greater restorations are a little weak right now.
Yeah.
Just-
I
just a
I just thought
tad.
about something.
I'm glad I
I'm gonna
decided
say
to vamp
bye
this
to
out of
the
there.
stream quick before we
Oh yeah, bye stream.
Bye, stream.
Bye.
Love